Italian pepperoni, and Italian sausage, smoky bacon, and applewood bacon. So much flavor in one pizza. The most deliciousness. The 5-meat feast. Only
Ladies and
$9.99
gentlemen, boys and
at
girls,
Little Caesars.
children of all ages, how you folks doing? My name is Conman, and we are live again with WWE Monday Night Raw, March 4th, 2019. I'm your lovely neighborhood Conman, and we're going to be spending the entire show with you guys today. I hope you're excited for the show. I hope you're ready to go. Obviously, you know, a lot of fallout from last week's Monday Night Raw. The return of the animal Batista. That was out of nowhere last week. Also, you know, the return of Roman Reigns. Huge. Absolutely massive. So just like that, we have two top stars back inside the WWE. But again, guys, I want to officially welcome each and every single one of you here to the live stream today. My name is Conman, and at the start of every single live stream, we do a thing called a roll call. So, folks, say hi, say it loud, say it proud as we do the Conman certified. Roll that R. Roll call. Who do we got in here today? It looks like we got ourselves Jordan Buford up in here. We got the villain, Arun Kumar. How you doing, buddy? Nyla and Naldi's Fun. Welcome to live stream. Desi Plays, Freddie and Bone plus Bonnet. How you doing, Brain Sports? Nice to see you. John Blum up in here. Juan Espinoza, C-Cam, Ribosum, The Pickle. Hey, Pickle, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Matthew Bonneau up in here, or Blackman, I should say. And we got Matthew Bonneau as well. Sad Verk up in here. Shane the Gamer. We got Shell making her big return tonight, folks. So, Shell, say hi to everybody. I want to just say this right now. Everybody who's watching, Shell, you've been in our thoughts for a bit, like the last 6 weeks or whatever it's been. I hope you are doing well. Our thoughts have been with you. Welcome back, Shell. Let's get a welcome back chant for Shell. Let's do it, folks. But also up in here, we got Nickman, Atlanta, Spain. We got Austin Beninger still in here. We got Lou Dog along with the last person, Tonya Tate. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, guys, so tonight is going to be a really, really interesting show. I'm really looking forward to it. Let me just give you guys a quick little rundown, I guess we can say. So, one sec, actually, before that, Brain Sports dropping $2. Thank you so much, dude. And Spawn No 808 just followed me over on Twitch. So, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the Conman community. So, yeah, fickle, says Brain Sports. You call me fickle or you saying you're fickle? Either way, thank you for that fickle donation. I do really appreciate it. All right, I'm going to roll that really quickly, and then we'll do the continued readout of the start of the show.
The unmistakable strut,
so,
the dramatic flop,
the show is like this. Batista assaulted two-time WWE Hall of Famer Ric Flair during the Nature Boy's 70th birthday celebration to send a message to Triple H. How will the game address the heinous actions of his former Evolution ally? So that's the story tonight. So obviously we're going to hear a little bit probably from Triple H. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear a little bit from Batista as they start to build towards the next show, you know, the next pay-per-view, WrestleMania after Fastlane. Most likely the build starts tonight. Actually, technically, you can say it started last week. My God, it's going to be one of those shows, isn't it? But then also on the card tonight, we've got SNL's Weekend Update featuring host Michael Che and Colin Jost to be special guests on Raw. All right, so we're going back to a special guest on Monday Night Raw. Animalistic aggression, so obviously something with Batista up in here. What is the status of the Raw Women's Championship? That is actually a really good question, which I don't have a clue. Do they just hand the title to Charlotte? I think so. I think they probably should. They should probably just hand the title to Charlotte. That takes the title off of Ronda Rousey, and then you go into WrestleMania with Charlotte just this ultimate heel, Vince McMahon's, you know, golden girl, right? Fun to say, but anyways, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think's going to happen with the Women's Championship tonight? Let me know in the comments below. Is there a Shield horizon? Wow. A Shield reunion on the horizon? That's also a good question. I'm guessing not. I don't think we're going to get a Shield reunion tonight, but maybe. And then the Intercontinental and Extraordinary. So probably some more stuff with Bobby Lashley and Finn Balor. Oh, baby. All right, though. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to tonight. It should be a good show. Really looking forward. Thoughts on Tori Wilson entering the Hall of Fame. Thank you very much. That's a good one to ask me. I've seen some people, you know, not be a fan of Tori Wilson's work and think that she is not deserving of being in the... And I understand where people are coming from. But you also got to remember that Tori Wilson went through an age in the Divas division where there were very, very, very few stars, and she made a memorable name for herself, right, throughout that entire time. She had a couple interesting storylines, nothing great. They had, what was it, the segment with, Tori Wilson and Dawn Marie, was that it? They had, like, that lesbian kissing segment or whatever, and then also, like, the whole thing with her dad at some point. That's pretty much all that's memorable from Tori Wilson's career. And other than the fact that, you know, she is super, super hot, there is really nothing else that we could say definitively got her into the Hall of Fame. However, she is a memorable face over that her entire career when she was nothing more than really just, you know, a mid-card act in a division that didn't really matter. So, kudos for WWE at least putting somebody in from that era. There was better superstars that could have went in. You know, the fact that she's going in and Christian isn't in right now, unless that got confirmed, but I don't think it did. And it's kind of a bit of a... But that's all I can say. Tori Wilson, you can't take anything away from the performer herself. She did her best, whatever, and it got her into the Hall of Fame. It is what it is. What do you guys think, though? Does she belong? Like, so does she deserve it or does she not? Say deserves it or doesn't in the chat right now, and let me know what you guys think about Tori Wilson being inducted into the Hall of Fame, or at least going to the Hall of Fame. By the way, Joseph Rizzo, thank you very much for subscribing. I didn't quite get to say your name in time. Ribosum says this is Batista in his best form. Not wrong. Not wrong. But folks, it looks like we are gonna do this. We're gonna get started on this show, so let's get rolling. It is Monday Night Raw, and here we go. So some people saying deserves it. Can you put the audio a little louder? Is my microphone audio a little low, guys? Or is it fine? Some people, though, saying doesn't make it. All right, or doesn't deserve it. Very, very interesting stuff. And then some people making the argument that Donald Trump is in the Hall of Fame, so, you know, anybody can really go in. They make a good point, even though he is in the Celebrity Hall of Fame. Win. And we are starting the show off. Pump those fists. It's Roman Reigns, and he is back here tonight on Monday Night Raw, the second week in a row since coming back. Since announcing to the entire world that his leukemia is into remission. It's amazing news. We've missed him. Roman Reigns, baby, is back. So let's get him back up on the screen 2 weeks in a row. So if anybody was doubting the fact that he was going to be back full-time or he was only going to be back in a part-time role, well, you're probably wrong. I know only 2 weeks is not enough to really say that definitively, but most likely wrong. He's probably back full-time. And the Roman Empire is loud and ready to go. The big dog is here. Folks, if you are enjoying the show already, please make sure you do slap a like on this video. Also, make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you're watching here on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, please make sure you drop a follow. And make sure if you guys are enjoying the channel a lot, but you want to see it in live time, you head on over to Sports Booth. The links are always going to be down in the description below for everyone a bit of my social media, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, or whatnot. Check it out, description below. But Roman Reigns is now back here in the WWE with a shirt that says, "We fight, we overcome, we believe." It's a damn good shirt, and I almost hope that, you know, that it's more than just, it's going to be more than just a slogan for somebody, correct? Holy moly! What? Shell dropping a hundo, baby! Woo! Shell Bryan, welcome back. Oh my God, WWE Dead by Delight, welcome to the live stream. Folks, let me read exactly what Shell has to say. She says, "Give me a hell yeah. I'm back. Let's get this party started." Missed all my lovely mods and friends. Shell, we've missed you. Thank you for your constant support on the channel. Shell, we cannot do this without you. Thank you so much. Welcome back, Shell, and I am so glad to hear that your health is getting in better standing. Oh my God, that's one way to start off a show. Red the Top Doggy. Welcome to Livestream, but Roman Reigns returning last week, Superman punching just about everybody, but the big question was, is the Shield back with Dean Ambrose, or was it just a one-off random save? We're going to find out tonight, but let's bow down to Shell.
We're not worthy! We're not
Worthy! We're not worthy! We're scum! We suck! Thank you so much, Shell. Oh my God. Love it. Thank you. But Roman Reigns is now back, and let's see exactly what goes down here tonight on Monday Night Raw. I'll be turning this on over to the big dog. He's got a couple words, not coming out with Seth Rollins right now. Maybe Seth is going to focus on Brock Lesnar a little bit more? I don't know. But let's do this. Roman time. And Clutch Baller, thank you for subscribing. Turning this up, passing on over to Roman Reigns. I'm looking forward to the show, folks. I really am. Let's get some Roman chants going on here in the crowd. The crowd, the chat, whatever you want to call it. Let's get it, folks. Let's chant for Roman Reigns. Because this is awesome to see. Big dog.
Last week in Atlanta, that was the comeback.
All right, it was the comeback last week.
This week in Philly,
there are a few boos mixed in. A few.
This week in Philly, we take our yard back.
Also, side note, wasn't Philly the Royal Rumble that booed him out of the arena? Amazing stuff.
And I've had to think about my future. I'd had to think about what I want, and to be honest, what I want, there's one man standing in my way. And that one man, well, he's my brother Seth Rollins.
Oh. Okay.
So in order for me to get what I want, I need to address him. So why don't we bring Seth out here?
Seth coming on out? Yes, he is. So, we're about to burn it down. Everybody, let's get some burn it down chants. Ready? Burn it down! There he is, folks. Seth Rollins, the Kingslayer, being called out by Roman Reigns. Interesting. Seth Rollins called out by Roman Reigns. Obviously, you know, he's got a WWE Universal Championship match against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns, on the other hand, wants that Universal Championship back around his shoulder. Remember, he had to relinquish it before he went, before he had to go off to fight cancer, right? So, this will be very interesting to see how this promo goes down. Do you think WWE would be stupid enough, and I mean this legitimately, stupid enough, to do a Fastlane match of Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins and then have Roman Reigns completely beat Seth Rollins and take his spot to go on to Mania? Do you think they're stupid enough to do that? Vince, don't be listening. Please, if you want Roman in it, at least make it a triple threat. Here's Sethy Poo.
I just got to tell you something, man. Seeing you come out here last week, stand in this ring, knowing that you'd won the fight of your life, that was one of the greatest moments of my career, brother. That's how much that meant to me. Seeing you stand here, that made me feel
Seth
like
Rollins
I
has
could
a new
do
shirt
anything.
that says Beast Slayer.
I'm going to take that inspiration. I'm going to take that motivation, I'm going to take it to WrestleMania, and I'm going to slay the beast. More importantly, I'm going to bring that Universal Championship back where it belongs, and that is right here on Monday Night Raw every single week.
I like it. Remember, folks, remember to subscribe if you're enjoying the channel. Your name pop up on the top left-hand corner.
With that said, I think I might know where your head's at. I understand what it's like to have to vacate a title and never lose it. Okay. And if there's anybody out there that deserves an opportunity at Brock Lesnar as much as I do, it's you.
Okay, let's see where they go with this. Jack Feeney, thank you for subscribing. And Purdy Birdie, thank you very much.
So if that's where you're at, man, let's talk about it.
I thought you knew everything. But you're wrong. While I was gone, one person watched over this place. And it was this man, right here. One man kept this place in line. One man knew what was best, and that was you. Nobody has more confidence in you than I do. I've been in that ring with Brock. I know what it's going to take that championship, and I know you got what it takes. So the only thing I got to say to you about Brock, the Universal Championship, and the main event of WrestleMania
Mika
is...
Charles, thanks for subscribing.
Good luck, my brother. But I need a favor.
Dude, anything you need, you know I got your back.
Anything.
Anything at all.
I want to get the band back together. One last time.
Oh, man. Oh, this is what they're going to try to do. Okay. All right.
All right, I know I said anything but that. Anything but that.
Seth does not want it. Okay. This is how they're going to build it.
After what Ambrose did on the night he did it, no way, man.
I thought I was going to sell him right off the get-go, but I think I got my work cut out for me.
Don Roykia, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel.
I want it. Do you guys want it? Look, man, when I was out, I looked through a different perspective. And the fact is, man, tomorrow's not guaranteed. We don't know how much time we actually have. Life is short, man. The most important things are the relationships that we have, and you two are my brothers, man. And I have no clue what's going on with him. I don't know if he's coming or going or what he's doing. All I know is he's making headlines. And I know I want one more moment with my brothers before we may not be around anymore.
Interesting that Roman Reigns is mentioning the contract thing with Dean Ambrose. Like I said, guys, I believed it was a work right from the start. It's looking like it now. Jimmy W., thank you for subscribing.
It's got to be tough to forgive for Seth Rollins.
Welcome, everybody, though. Make sure you drop a like on this video and make sure you are subscribed if you're enjoying the channel. Over 1,000 viewers here for Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Will the Shield get back together? Probably not. Not right now, at least.
You know, I put that part of my life behind me.
Yeah.
But you're right. Life is too short. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. You want the Shield one last time? Then for you, my brother, I'm in.
So,
Philly, we got 2. We need our 3rd. Bring Ambrose out here right now.
are we seeing, in fact, a Shield reunion tonight? I'm not sure. Does Dean come out? Most likely not, right? No, he does! Holy! All right, guys. So it looks like Dean Ambrose is now coming on out. Wow. This is weird. I'm not sure, guys. I'm honestly going to be 100% honest. I'm not sure that a Shield reunion is what the WWE needs right at the moment, or is really the direction they should be heading in. The thing with factions is you can always revisit them, but don't revisit them too often, otherwise people's careers don't go anywhere and they always remain that faction. Think of Evolution, right? They all went on to their own careers and only got back together like a few times, like a handful of times for certain moments. Let's be careful with the Shield. This is already going to... Oh my God, Elias across the back of Dean Ambrose. Elias just smacking the guitar across the back of Ambrose. What the hell?
All Rollins and Reigns could do was watch.
Holy. Dean got clobbered. He okay? Is he going to allow them to help? Will Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns help up Dean Ambrose here? By the way, Roman, you not mad at all about what Dean Ambrose said to you before? You know? He kind of made fun of you a lot when you were away. But Roman, I guess, just wasn't watching the TV, so he didn't hear anything that Ambrose had to say. And since Ambrose doesn't use Twitter, well, then Roman Reigns was just left in the dark. But anyways, Dean Ambrose shoving away Seth Rollins and now walking out to the back on his own. Ambrose leaving the Shield in his dust, and it looks like the Shield delay is going to be delayed even longer. Interesting. Talk about one random start to Monday Night Raw. So let's dissect that a little bit, guys, because like I was saying, the thing with factions, and Kit Robert, thank you for subscribing. The thing with factions that you have to be so very, very careful of, especially if you split a faction at some point and put them off into singles careers, okay? I'm not talking about, you know, a faction like the Wyatt family dissolving and then Luke Harper and Eric Rowan staying together as a tag team. That's not what I'm talking about. We'll get back to that, though. Here's backstage. Leo Rush, Bobby Lashley, Baron Corbin, and Drew McIntyre.
Dominant factions in all of WWE
All the
history.
one, thanks for subscribing.
Now you've proven yourself to...
Stop. Let me make myself perfectly clear. I broke the Shield months ago. What that was three pathetic individuals living in the past, and quite frankly, it makes me sick.
Charlie, once again, you're ignoring the real story. Tonight, the three of us take on Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, and Kurt Angle, and we will once again show you
Jim
where
Keller
today's
Walthor,
power
thank you very much for
lies.
subscribing.
I assure you, it's not in the hands of Braun Strowman.
Listen, Finn Balor's going to get a reminder that he's wearing my Intercontinental Championship
Thank you.
on borrowed time.
And how many times do I need to embarrass Kurt Angle? When's he going to realize he just can't hang with the premier athletes of today? Let's go.
Premier Athletes of Today. Is that the name of this faction? All right. But it looks like we're going to get that match up next. It's going to be Finn Balor, Kurt Angle, and Braun Strowman taking on the somewhat new faction, somewhat not new, of Bobby Lashley, Baron Corbin, and Drew McIntyre. That's going to be tonight here as Finn Balor, the Intercontinental Champion, is here. There he is. Boom. Say it loud. That's up next. And the 3D Experience, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. I hope you are going to enjoy your time here today. I hope you enjoy your stay as well. Should be a pretty good channel for you, along with an extraordinary vlog. Welcome to the channel. So yeah, guys, like I was saying there, you got to be very careful about factions. You don't just dissolve a faction like the Wyatt family, let's say, and then if you got here, how can I got to get back into this. You don't want to dissolve a faction and then push them as single superstars and then always come back to the faction, right? Like that to me is essentially just poor storytelling for the time being. If you're pushing somebody as a single superstar, you want them to break out of the faction, become a mid-card champion, or become a main event champion. That is your goal when you dissolve a faction. Your goal isn't 3 years after it was formed or 4 years after it's formed or whatever to have a reunion already because those superstars can't make it on their own, or that WWE is too reliant on nostalgia acts. But now here's the problem, guys. Okay, now here's the problem of WWE reverting back to Shield all the time. This is now their third attempt at the Shield, right? Their second run already happened, and Roman Reigns, their second run got screwed up. Let's face it, okay? So I think WWE is trying to make this third run so that they can kind of rectify the second run and just, you know, advance their story to the direction that they want it to.
But with the new Trivago app.
But this is the third run that we've seen of the Shield.
Within my budget.
What are we? You're telling us that we're getting one last run together as the Shield? And then what? Right? Well, the band's getting back together again until WWE wants one of those guys to break heel. How do they break heel? By turning on the Shield. And then forever they're just going to be linked back to the Shield. Unlike Evolution. Let's think of Evolution, in my opinion, one of the greatest factions of all time, okay? For in terms of star power put together and for development of stories. It's one of the most successful factions for that, right? It didn't have too many young people in it. It just had star-studded power that developed storylines, right? They're not always going to go back to Evolution because that would mean their characters are going back in time. They don't rely on the Nostalgia Act to get Triple H over. They don't rely on the Nostalgia Act to get Randy Orton over. They don't rely on Batista. They don't rely on Ric Flair. How about Degeneration X? Sure, WWE will revert to it for a cheap pop from occasional time to time, but Triple H has developed his character to so much more. You know, 4 years after Evolution ended, sure, there was talks, you know, of them always being linked together, but it's not like they weren't advancing their own characters.
This program
right?
Is aggressive
Dude, am I making sense? Like, I hope I'm making sense. I really do. Maxime YTB, thanks for subscribing. But yeah, I truly do believe that you shouldn't be reverting back to the same factions that got you over in the first place. Develop your character, go on further than that, become a big star, because you started out in a faction, right? You shouldn't always be going back to it. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Anyways, let's get these 6 men up on the screen. It's going to be Finn Balor. Who else? It's Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, and... Wait a second. That is weird. That is really weird. Okay, actually, we've got a little weird thing that just happened. Before the commercial break, Finn Balor came out. And then, after the commercial break, Braun Strowman, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Baron Corbin, one-shot kill, thanks for subscribing, we're already in the ring, and then Braun Strowman comes on out again. So they literally had Finn Balor, Kurt Angle come out, let the other 3 come out, and then they came back with Braun Strowman. Very weird. Eswari Skar, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. But let's get Big Daddy Kurt Angle up here on the screen as well. He's still rocking that suit. And then Bobby Lashley, Baron Corbin, and who's the third one? Drew McIntyre. Got Drew right here. Drew McIntyre. There we go. All right, guys. So we're going to make a Twitter poll for this one. Make sure you head on over there and vote. So who will... Hashtag Raw. Hashtag... So will it be Corbin. Lashley. Drew. Will it be? Angle. Balor. Okay, once again, guys, twitter.com/Conman167. Make sure you vote in the Twitter poll for who you think is going to win this match. I'll bring the poll up here live on the screen. A reminder to every single one of you guys, please make sure you leave a like on this video, and if you're really enjoying it, you can always drop a donation. Is this the real Mr. Warren Hayes? It is too, isn't it? Cool. There we go, though. Oh, that wasn't in my notifications. Oh. I totally thought Mr. Warren Hayes had just tweeted at me because I thought I was in my notifications, but I was like, that's kind of cool. That's somebody, you know, kind of recognizes my stuff. Thomas Curry, thank you very much for subscribing. Ah, thank you. Yes, I do definitely have to change this on over to the current match.
Lashley's hype man, Leo Rush, in the 2-on-1 handicap match. That has left a terribly bitter taste in the mouth of the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Oh.
Who would love nothing more than to dispatch of Balor and take
all right,
the title
though.
back.
Sent him over the top rope. Balor sends Corbin now over the top rope as Finn Balor starting to roll. Here he goes. Plancha. What a move! Diving over the front. Flip over the top rope. Nice move now, sidestepping Drew McIntyre. As he goes again, is Balor gonna roll? Is he gonna go flying again? Oh my God! Leo Rush just tripped him so bad. And Bobby Lashley comes back with a clubbing blow as Finn Balor has been knocked down as we head to commercial break. Wow. Crazy. Very interesting stuff here to start out Monday Night Raw. And Sharpick, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Great to see you up in here. Ooh, we've also got ourselves Vlog Daddy. Vlog Daddy, well, welcome to the live stream over there in the sports booth chat. It's nice to see you over there as well. But reminder to every single one of you viewers, we are not only live just here on YouTube, but we're also live on Twitch, along with Sports Booth. If you guys would like to check that out, down in the description below, there's my Twitch link, my Twitter link, my Instagram link, my Sports Booth, all that great stuff down in the description below, okay, guys? Make sure you check it out. Join all my social media, follow me on all my stuff, especially join the Discord if you like this live chat type of room, right? The Discord link is also down in the description below. Please join it to stay up to date with all things Conman.
Almost like people drink Guinness.
We're gonna roll a couple little ads right now, and then I guess let's talk a little bit about Lacey Evans, because I've got something to say about Lacey.
Just take it slow.
Drink like a brewer.
Respect the beer.
Lacey. Talk about it. Because I've heard the rumors, and I'm sure all of you guys have heard the rumor, that Lacey Evans is scheduled to be facing Asuka at WrestleMania. Now, we don't know, card subject to change, but that is the rumored match at this very moment. I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think you want to put somebody like Lacey Evans in there against Asuka, because Asuka needs a win so bad right now. And Lacey Evans, you know, we haven't really seen her wrestle yet. So, you know, let's not make that be the match come WrestleMania. Let's put somebody else in there. Like, if we're talking legitimate competitors for Asuka that we'd like to see at WrestleMania, to me, there's no one other person than Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville and Asuka, didn't they just have a little bit of a feud around the Royal Rumble time? Wasn't Sonya Deville like Mandy Rose or Sonya Deville? That was the second last. Before Becky Lynch won. Becky wins Rumble. Did she eliminate
Toronto?
Was it Sonya Deville that was the last one? Second last? Or was it Mandy Rose? Shoot. Why am I blanking? I was on a good point.
Ronda Rousey collides with Ruby Riott for the Raw Women's Championship.
Shoot.
Plus, Finn Balor takes on Bobby
Guys, help
Lashley
me.
for the
I need help.
Championship. Also, don't miss Dean
I need
Ambrose.
legitimate
It's
help.
the WWE Live Road to WrestleMania tour this Friday, March 8th. Tickets are available now.
Oh, guys, I actually don't know. Was Sonya Deville the second last, or was it Mandy Rose? Eliminated. Was it Charlotte? No, it wasn't Charlotte. Was it? Was it Charlotte? Was it? Is my memory just that far shot? Was it seriously Charlotte that was the second? No. What the hell? Okay, I'm so confused. Mandy Rose needs to win the title at guys, someone tell me the answer. I really got to know. I don't know. I don't
This
know.
program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes that
Pretty
are not
sure it was
suitable for
Mandy, says
everyone.
Kevin
Viewer
Moore.
Discretion is advised.
Mandy, you got. How does no one know? How does no one legitimately know? Was it for sure? No, was it Charlotte? It was Charlotte. Oh my God, I just gotta look it up. Becky wins Rumble. It was Charlotte, was it? Okay. There was just so many freaking alternative people saying that different things. Oh my God, now people are saying so many different things. Guys, what the hell? What the hell? Why can't I find this? I am honestly so flabbergasted that I can't do this. Royal Rumble. 2019. Oh my God, now I pressed. Things are not rolling well here for Conman right now. Royal Rumble 2019. All right.
Never got an answer from Ambrose as he attacked Dean with a guitar. Oh, what a right hand!
I believe that's
Where
one of Drew's
is
favorite
that?
accomplishments on his resume
God,
of just
tell me
destroying the Shield amongst other legends that tried to take down, like Kurt Angle.
What are you gonna tell me? My Charlotte Flair. Holy crap! Thank you, Wikipedia. My God, Sonya was third. Okay. I don't know what was my talking point before that, but guys, apparently I'm stupid. Apparently I don't know wrestling as well as I thought I did. Fucking hell, man. Holy. All right. Anyways, that might be one of the biggest brain farts I've ever had on the channel. It is up there with the time that I thought that Raw and SmackDown went back to individual pay-per-views. I was on a live stream with Bob, and like the individual pay-per-views disappeared like, you know, a while ago. And I was still in the mindset thinking that, you know, no, this is a Raw or SmackDown pay-per-view. Come on, Connor. You had a better memory than that. Wow. I'm honestly so embarrassed by myself. Yeah, I would not be surprised if some people unsubscribe just because of that.
Some sort of separation. Fingertips away from Braun Strowman. Been trying to fight
Sonya wasn't third last. Not nice. Guys, I can't talk about the Royal Rumble anymore. I don't know. I legitimately don't know. Ow. McIntyre, though, being sidestepped there by Finn Balor. Oh, tag has been made, and in comes Big Daddy Kurt, and he's going to go German suplex on the man who tried to retire him. There you go. Another suplex from Big Daddy Kurt. Going for a third one. Will it be delivered? No, nice block there by Drew McIntyre. Turns him around, throws him into the corner. Sidestepping out of the way was Kurt Angle. There's the third German suplexes. Harry Philo just subscribed. Welcome to the channel as we are now rolling here. Kurt Angle looking for the Angle Slam. No, not able to deliver it. Kick to the midsection. Drew McIntyre turned inside out. Oh. Oh my God, is Angle gonna go for the Angle Lock? He is! Angle Lock! Angle Lock locked in after Kurt Angle just delivered a hell of a botch. But what an Angle Lock locked in here deep on Drew McIntyre. Dragon just subscribed. In comes Bobby Lashley now, sidestepping him. What a German to Bobby Lashley from Big Daddy Kurt. But he meets the head of Drew McIntyre, stopping him dead in his tracks. And we head to commercial break.
Captioning is brought to you in part by Frequency Podcast Network. Subscribe and listen to Canada's newest lineup of captivating podcasts at frequencypodcastnetwork.com.
Hard-hitting action here for sure to start off the show. First match of the night, not too shabby. Let's take a look, though, at some of your guys' tweets right here. So, Blade, I want to say thank you very much for following me, man. Welcome to the channel. Considering Drew has been beat a lot, he won't be really great. Corbin lost to Kurt and Balor. Lashley lost to Intercontinental title. The Finn got pinned by Kurt. Yeah? So what's your point there, Rand?
If I was to ask you, name two things that
Miss Legless, I want to say thank you very much for following me over on Twitter as well, and I don't think we've got any other new Twitter followers. If you guys do follow me, I will try my best to shout you out, along with everything, you know, giving you a shout out if you subscribe to the channel. Follow me over on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, all that great stuff. Try to do my absolute, as long as, you know, you guys are good fans, which I think you are. Anyways, though, like I was mentioning, Lacey Evans, you know, I just don't want to see it. I don't want to see her in a title match at Mania. I just don't. Yathu Neneth, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel as well. So, man, oh man, guys, this is actually pretty awesome because the channel's been growing fairly quickly, and it's not possible without you. It's 100% not. So, I thank you guys so much for your constant interaction with it. It's truly, truly amazing. But I gotta ask you guys for one more thing. If you are enjoying it, please do make sure you leave a like on this video, as well as subscribing to see your name pop up on the top left-hand corner. And please make sure you turn on those notifications. Continue to like this video as we're nearing 200 likes. And make sure you turn those notifications on. Lewis Ricks, thank you so much, dude, for following me over there on Twitch. And Java Hipster for following me over on Sports Booth. You guys are awesome.
Ideal hotel for you. Hotel Trivago.
Discover a world of betting.
I want to get back to this match, though, so we are already in another commercial break. Elijah Espinal, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to...
Including roulette and blackjack. And over 400 amazing slots.
I guess, you know, I can kind of say this here. So, we've kind of had some interesting stuff happening on this channel regarding the podcast. The podcast has started to grow, and, you know, we're starting to get an actual fan base for the pod. But the Con and Bob podcast needs your guys' viewership. It needs you guys to make sure you tune into the podcast and that you are aware of what is going on. So every single Friday here on the channel, we are live with the Con and Bob podcast at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so that's once again 7 p.m. on a Friday night. You can listen to it. You can on Spotify, like you can listen to it on iTunes. You can listen to it on Google Podcasts, wherever you can get your iTunes podcasts or whatever. I don't care. Wherever you get your pods, listen to it over there. Also, you can watch right here on YouTube. Okay, that is the place to be, as well as Hunter Everett's Vlogs. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Got a couple more shout-outs to Derek Miller and Juan, but let's get back here to the show. Good question there, Led Thomas. Is Batista on Raw tonight? I don't know for sure if he's on Raw, but he's definitely a part of the story tonight. Whether that means he's going to be showing up on a Titantron, whether that means it's a backstage interview, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be out in the ring tonight, but he might be. Might very well be. All sidestepping him there, though, was Corbin. Goes back to the outside of the ring. Tag is in, and Braun Strowman just bowls over the competition and back down to Corbin. Here comes the Monster Among Men, who is starting to pick up a little bit more steam. You know, I will say this much. Oh, he clubbing blow there to Corbin. He's doing his best to try to reinvigorate his character because he doesn't have much going on right now. And being a fun Neanderthal is always fun. Braun Strowman, though, lifting him up. Is he going to go for a power slam to Finn Balor? Oh, my God! Corbin just got hit up to the top rope. Finn Balor! Coup de grace! Cover. 1, 2. Oh! Lio Rush paying dividends one more time. And Finn Balor's had enough. Finn Balor's truly had it with Lio Rush. Charging right after him. Lio Rush using his quickness to get away, though. And Bobby Lashley meets him. And what a spine buster into the pole. Holy cow. Bobby Lashley laying down Finn Balor, and that was enough. But here comes Strowman. Oh, my God. Bowling over Lio Rush. Lio Rush just got collapsed in. I would not be surprised if there's some internal bleeding there. Lio Rush just got bowled in to the ringside area. Holy crap. We got a $5 dono up in here from Kevin Moore. But Bobby Lashley, spear! Oh no! Spear! 2. Lashley has beat Balor. Wow. Woo. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Wow. So, what? Okay. Are they heading towards a potential Shield versus Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, Elias feud? And then Bobby Lashley will have a one-on-one match with Finn Balor for the IC title? Is that where they're heading? I think. But man, regardless, guys, Lio Rush just took a nasty, nasty bump. Oh, and here comes Corbin. Right hand to Balor. Knocks him down. Damn. They're just going to go on the attack. No, they're going after Kurt Angle now. Oh, Kurt Angle's sent into a barricade. Yep, this is exactly what they say it is, an assault. I got a $5 dono here from Kevin Moore, though, that I got to read before it disappears. He says, I agree about Lacey. She shouldn't be getting a title shot until SummerSlam at least. Absolutely agree, man. Thank you so much for the $5 dono. Remember, guys, also, we have updated our new donation gifts. If you guys would like to see one pop up, check down in the description below to see which one gets you what. But the steel steps now lined up. Is somebody going to come and save Kurt Angle? No! Kurt just decimated at the hands of the premier athletes of today. Man. By the way, Fizzy Fanta, thanks for subscribing, or for following me over there on Twitch. But now, man, Lashley and McIntyre have the steel steps back inside the ring. Oh my God. Claymore boot to Balor. Is anybody going to make the save? Is there anybody legitimately able to make the save? Like, who would make sense to make the save? Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins? But maybe not. I don't know. Here they go, though. Gonna slam Balor on the steel steps. Bobby Lashley stands tall.
The Almighty standing over a fallen Intercontinental Champion. Take a good look at these three. This is what the future looks like. You don't have to like it. You just have to get used to it.
Damn. Yeah, Finn took an ugly bump there. Really, really ugly. His head bounced off the back of the steel steps. Big time. But man, guys, I'm going to say this much. The segment wasn't bad. Was it necessary? Probably not, but it wasn't bad. You know, the match was solid. Hold up. No, oh my God. Hold up, hold up. What the hell? Oh my God. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
no. I'm going to explain why I'm so upset right now. The Revival are defending their tag team championships against Aleister Black and Ricochet tonight.
I hate to ruin that, but it doesn't seem that everybody is happy to have you here on Monday Night Raw. In fact, our cameras caught some of the Raw tag teams talking about you guys earlier, and here's what they had to say.
That's not how we do, man. It's totally true. Guys, I am sick and tired of these NXT call-ups getting opportunities before each and every one of us.
Well, come on, guys. It's fresh meat.
Yeah,
fresh meat,
fresh. Honestly, we don't mind some fresh competition around here.
Yeah, maybe we can beat somebody.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. The worst out of them all is that tag team called Heavy Machinery. I mean, who does Otis think he is for putting his hands on us last week?
Ooh, trick question. That giant thumb can't think.
He is kind of weird looking, you know?
Guys, he looks like Chris Farley in an SNL skit gone bad. We saw him at the gym earlier, though. He's insanely strong.
Of course he's at the gym. He's a dumb bell.
Here's Heavy Machinery's response.
Sensitive. That hurt my feelings.
Otis's feelings get hurt sometimes, and if that's really how those teams feel, I'm gonna make this right. I'm gonna talk to the McMahons, and we're gonna make sure that we take each and every one of them on, one after the other. And they're gonna find out that Otis has a tendency to hurt those who hurt his feelings.
All right. All right.
Otis better get himself an adult coloring book. I don't think most.
Yo, you know what, guys? I'm actually okay with that being a direction for Heavy Machinery. But back to my point here. They are now, guys, listen to this. So, Revival 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. They won the tag team championships. Their long-awaited coronation. They finally win the tag team championship. The following week, they lose to Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa in non-title action. Okay. The week after that, they lose again. Friggin' hell, man. What's going on? Now, they are in a championship title match against Ricochet and Aleister Black. Are you... Listen. Are you straight up telling me that you're probably taking the tag team championships off of the Revival? Like, let's face that. At this point, you are probably taking the tag team titles off of them. Is it to put them seriously on Aleister Black and Ricochet so that they can have bigger exposure in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic? Is that what it is? Is that the only reason why they're doing this? Or do they have bigger plans for it? I mean, they could very well just not give them the win, right? And then all things will be fine. But I'm tired of seeing the Revival go in there against NXT rookies, because yes, they are considered rookies, and losing. These are your tag team champions. And these are guys that are calling themselves the best tag team in the world. That's their gimmick. That's their gimmick. And they're going out there and they're losing week after week after week before winning the tag team championships. Losing week after week after week. When does wins and losses not matter anymore? Like, when did that ever start happening? Sure, you can tell yourself that wins and losses don't matter, but all I see right now is a couple people who are paper champions. Because they lose. They lose all the time. And now they're being put in there against two up-and-coming stars who should not lose the match. Not a chance should they lose the match. But now you're going to tell me the Revival are going to job to them again? The Revival should be going to AEW with this crap. There is no story here. It's lazy booking. It's what it is. It's lazy. It's lazy.
What were you doing in his place last night? You following me? I screwed up.
A man was shot dead with your gun. Do you understand how damaging this was?
Like, take your tag team division seriously. Did we not just see what the tag team division on Raw looks like? B Team, Ascension, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, Heavy Machinery, Revival, Chad Roode and Bobby Gable. Chad Roode and Bobby Gable. No, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. 6 teams deep. 2, potentially 3 tag team champions. That's your tag team division. And you are jobbing out the best one in the division to some NXT call-ups. Tell me where the sense lies in that. Seriously, tell me where the sense lies in that. Why couldn't this entire thing with Bobby Roode and Chad Gable be replacing the Revival? Like, seriously, I get it. The Revival goes on TV. But you know what? At this rate, is it worth it? Is it worth it for the Revival to go out there and lose week after week after week? No, it's not.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Now we're getting a tag team championship match on Raw, which is great. You know, and here's the thing. To everybody watching who's saying, stop bitching, stop complaining, we're getting a good match tonight. As a wrestling fan, I am so excited to see this match because it's going to be a hell of a match. And they're going to tell an amazing story in the ring. And I'm going to be marking out throughout it because it's going to be good. They're that damn good. But when you hear constantly that Chad Gable and Bobby Roode, I did it again, and the Revival are putting on 30, 40-minute classics at house shows, main eventing house shows, and they can't even get 5 to 7 minutes of a good match on Monday Night Raw. And when they do put them in a good match, they have them job out to NXT call-ups. Anyways, though, guys, we got ourselves a nice match. Actually, this is a good way to kind of come back full circle. Ruby Riott looking to gain a little bit of momentum after, you know, losing to Ronda Rousey twice. So she is going in there against an old feud, Natalya. And this is some nice storytelling because I've always said this. If you are looking for a superstar to kind of crawl their way back into title contention, or, you know, they just had a big loss or whatever. Put them in there against their previous feud where they won, and just give them a one-on-one match. Have them beat them again. You know, the person is, if you do booking right, the person that you beat again, in this case Natalya, will have no problem taking the pinfall because her character hasn't really got much momentum behind her right now. And those are the characters that you put in there against other superstars who you're looking to build up. This is perfect. Legitimately, like, Ruby Riott should win this match, and Natalya should lose this match. But it builds up Ruby Riott. It will build up the Riott Squad. It protects Natalya because you've got the Riott Squad out there who's probably going to do some sort of shady thing to cost her the match. It's a perfect way to rebuild Ruby Riott. But when you compare it to the tag team division, you are not putting Ronda freaking Rousey in there against Natalya and giving Natalya the win. Like, you hear what I'm saying? Imagine. Ronda Rousey goes into the ring there. She has a one-on-one match against Kairi Sane, let's say. Kairi Sane gets called up from NXT, and she loses. Huge win for Kairi Sane. But Ronda Rousey is the women's champion who is able to beat everybody. So it wouldn't make sense. The Revival, their shtick is legitimately they are the best tag team in the world. That's their shtick. And they go out there and they lose. They really, really lose. 2? Oh my God. 2. My.
Misfortune continues for Ruby Riott.
Natty got out of there just in time before Sarah Logan almost laid one on her.
Natalya is well aware of the dangers posed by all 3 members of the Riott.
Oh my God. And here comes Lacey Evans. Guys, I'm slowly dying. I am slowly dying. Lacey's just gonna turn around again. Great TV. The Sassy Southern Belle. That's her nickname now. Oh my God.
I think if Bryce Harper had known that Lacey Evans was going to be in town, he'd have signed like months ago. I'm sure Natalya was too pleased at the appearance here tonight of Lacey Evans. What do you make of Lacey?
Okay. Like, so did you guys just not legitimately hear the way that I was saying this would be perfect booking? I was praising the match. I was praising the booking because it was a can't miss opportunity. They just went back to Natalya beating Ruby Riott. That's their previous feud that you had Riott get out of.
Birthday celebration of Ric Flair. Now in moments, Triple H
like,
to address this, but let's take you back and
WWE, would you seriously pay attention?
It's party time on Monday Night Raw as we celebrate the 70th birthday.
Oh my God. I'm going to have a meltdown today on this stream.
A lot of things have been said about Ric Flair over the years.
I'm
There's not a whole lot more to add.
Oh.
Okay.
I like to focus on the positives of WWE. I legitimately do.
So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the 16th
I can crap better stuff than this. I've seen it swirl around the toilet before. I have crapped better stuff than this. How do you forget that you literally just put Ruby Riott in a match against Ronda Rousey, had Ronda go to her limit with Ruby, and then you just forget about it. She loses through a roll-up win to Natalya with the Riott Squad at ringside. The whole reason that she was unable to beat Ronda Rousey very quickly or lost really quickly to Ronda Rousey was because the Ruby Riott Squad was not at ringside. They were at ringside for that match against Natalya. You are telling me that you can take Ronda freaking Rousey to the limit and have your Riot Squad with you and lose with a roll up to Natalya. Done. I'm done. This is. Now we're gonna get a couple guest stars that I really just don't give two craps about.
Nice to meet
Just SNL. Yeah.
Michael J. Colin Jost, the host
All right, I'll turn it up. I need a break here. I need to have some water.
And special guest correspondence for WrestleMania.
We're excited to be here at Monday Night Raw in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah, you learned from Mick Foley.
Yeah.
I know you pay attention.
I'm excited that we're going to WrestleMania in the greatest city in the world, New York.
So, yeah, the
Leonard
world
Ferguson,
of
how you doing?
WWE,
Welcome to
Colin,
Livestream.
it's a little complex. There's a lot of layers.
Sure.
You know, there's our audience, which I really recommend that you get to know, right? And our superstars, because sometimes our superstars, they can tend to be a little bit more maybe aggressive than the likes of Alec Baldwin or some of the other people you're used to working with.
Aggressive,
So,
gotcha.
yeah.
Well, actually, I wrestled a little bit in high school, so I think I can probably handle myself. I still got my singlet.
You are not
You do.
helping, and you're not helping the
That's
situation.
great. Oh, okay.
No.
Well,
yeah.
I'm a friendly guy. I'll make friends.
I'm gonna get him out of here.
Oh,
Okay, great.
I see
yeah,
what you're
you'll
trying
take
to tell
care
us.
of him,
I understand.
right?
We're gonna, yeah.
Maybe get some security.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh, it's good.
You
Do
did-
they have pizza in Philly?
Forget security. Someone needs to teach Colin how to wear a baseball cap.
All right. Here we go, though. This is Triple H. I'm going to completely... Ooh. We're just going to decompress here because I got to get on with the show, and I can't go mad into every new segment, right? If you go into a segment mad, you're going to hate the segment. So, decompress. Decompress. Every single one of us. Everybody, let's take a page out of Jinder Mahal's playbook here, and let's Shanti. All right? One more time. Say it with me. Shanti. Another one in the back. Shanti. Hey, everybody calm, everybody cool, everybody collected. All right. Okay. We are getting Triple H out here next, and he's obviously going to have some words for Batista. I hope Batista comes down, because that would be awesome. But most likely, I'm going to assume that Batista's probably popping up on Titantron or something. Man. Oh, all right. I think I've calmed down enough to continue. But man, guys, like, just us as wrestling fans, if we're able to get that mad that quick and be that frustrated with the product that we're watching, you can tell that we are some of the most passionate people in the world. You know, like, yes. Trust me, I do get worked up over pro wrestling nerd talk. I definitely do. Because I care about it. Because here's the thing. At the end of the day, when you are looking... I'm just going to say this. When I am booking something, this is all the Conman Universe mode stuff. When I'm booking something like the Conman Universe, which is available every single Monday and Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm essentially booking it better than WWE books their stuff, and I don't even have the freedom of literally writing anything, right? It's tough to believe that they sit back there and say, okay, this is the good story. This is what needs to happen. It's more like that they sit back there and they book week to week, saying, okay, we've got the card here today. Who's backstage with us? Who hasn't worked so much this past week? Let's go you against you and you. All right, let's go you and you against you and you. All right, and tag team title match, you and you against you and you.
Now they're partners.
Seems like that's what they do backstage sometimes. And my fingers are crossed that WWE gets out of that habit of booking day or week to week. You just need to book, book month to month, book pay-per-view to pay-per-view. It's not hard, right? If you literally break it down, start yourself at week 1 and say by week 4 you want to end up here, fill in the rest, right? Tell us what the result is that you want. If say your result that you wanted, think about this. if your result that you wanted was Kofi Kingston winning at WrestleMania over Daniel Bryan, okay, great. That is your finish. That is where you want to end up. Well, what week are we starting at on the build to WrestleMania? When did Kofi Kingston start to get over? A couple weeks before Elimination Chamber, right? When he replaced Mustafa Ali inside the chamber. Okay, that is your timeline of the story. That is what you want. So you start booking here at week 1, and you try to book all the way to week 6, and you don't change in between. You don't change what you want to do, because the moment you start changing, that starts messing up the rest of your card, right? And honestly, if you keep messing up the rest of your card, then it shows. It's short-sighted booking. So book from week 1 to week whatever and get there. Just get there. All you gotta do. And I think WWE, honestly, hey, Dr. Device, how you doing? I honestly do believe that WWE has done a decent job with some of their stories, getting from point A to point B. Right? And not deviating along the way. Give them complete credit. Ever since Survivor Series, the Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey, and Charlotte storyline, they have stuck to their guns. They said they wanted Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. They wanted Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey at Survivor Series. They didn't get that. They had to swap it, but they still wanted Charlotte in the main event. So they booked from point 1 to point 2. WrestleMania triple threat from Survivor Series. And they've booked it well, and they filled in the blanks in between. Some people are going to say they don't like the storyline. Some people are going to say that they don't like Becky Lynch. They don't like this obvious storyline. Oh, here's Batista.
Well, I'd like to apologize for not making it to Raw tonight, but I'm not
Batista's
going to.
Not here tonight, guys.
Because I just don't want to be there. I don't have other obligations, and I'm definitely not afraid of you. I just don't like Philly. No offense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to think about how much I don't like Pittsburgh. No offense. And maybe I'll see you there. Maybe I won't. We're going to play this game by my rules till the game's over.
Cool.
You see what I did there? Game's over.
There you go. Here's Triple H. He's going to respond.
As if I didn't have reason to be mad enough. You know, a week ago, I had the opportunity to come out here and bring out one of the biggest legends in the history of this business. On his 70th birthday, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, I had the opportunity to bring him out here in front of the world. The 16-time world champion. I could stand out here for an hour and sing his praises. But I'm not upset because of Ric Flair. I wasn't there last week because of Ric Flair. I was there last week because of Richard Fleer. Richard Fleer, the human being behind Ric Flair. Richard Flair is the man that not too many people have ever met, to be quite honest. But Richard Fleer is the guy that I spent years driving up and down the road with. The man that I knew, the man that became one of my best friends, who was there for me in my best times and worst. I was there for his best and worst. He was there by my side at my wedding. I was there by his side, well, at a couple of, I couldn't make all of his weddings. It's a big commitment. But I was there in the worst of his times. I stood by his side when he buried his son.
That's...
Richard Fleer is a man that a little over a year ago was lying in a hospital bed in Atlanta, clinging to life in a coma.
Yeah.
And during that period of time, every time my phone would ring, I would get that sense of dread because I was positive that every time my phone rang, that it was the call telling me that he was gone.
The fact we still have Ric Flair with us is truly, truly a blessing. It really is.
So last week, I was here for Richard Flair, a man who wasn't supposed to be alive anymore, on his 70th birthday, to bring him out here for the one thing that I knew he loved more than anything else in the world, standing in this ring in front of all of you.
Let's get a woo for Ric Flair. Woo!
I was there last week to walk Richard Flair to this ring so that one more time he could be the nature boy Ric Flair for all of you, because it is what he lived for. And it didn't happen because of that piece of...
Triple H just swore. It got blanked out, but he swore on live TV, guys.
You wanted my attention, Dave. You wanted my attention.
And here comes the promo of Triple H.
We all know why. It's no secret. You've cried about it online for the last 2 years. We all know why. And when I got injured in November, I guess you thought that went away. But this time, for the first time in your life, when you didn't get exactly what you want, you couldn't quit. Right? You couldn't quit. You couldn't do what you've always done when you were here. When they didn't give you the reaction you wanted, what'd you do? You quit. When they didn't give you the respect you thought you'd earned, what'd you do? You quit. That's what you do. This time you couldn't quit because you couldn't get what you wanted. So what did you do? You attacked a 70-year-old man, lucky to be alive, who was just trying to be out here one more time to live his dream in front of these people, to have one more moment. You took that away from him? And now you wanna pop up on a screen and go bad guy 101 with me. I'm not there because I don't like Philly. Boo. I don't like Pittsburgh either. Boo. We're gonna play this game my way. Wow. Original, Dave. Yeah. So that's what this is. Here's the thing, I don't really care where you want to go, what you want to do. I'll come to your frickin' house, Dave. That work for you? I'll invite you to come to mine. Does that work for you?
Like to
I
see a
will go
segment like
wherever
that.
you are. Movie set, it don't matter. I will come there. Name it. Every building we go to, I will be there waiting for you. Have some balls. Show up.
All right, guys. Conman's invested.
Just know this. Just know this. For every drive down that road, for every moment with me and you, with me and Nate, all of it. For Richard Flair, when you step in front of me, you wanted my attention. When you step in front of me and you look in my eyes, it ain't the game. No, it's not.
The Funny Kid, thanks for subscribing.
It's not something we're selling. It's not something we're putting out there. This is no characters. This isn't a name on a marquee. Yeah, Triple H is who they know. That ain't who you're stepping in with. When you stand face to face with me, and I don't give a crap where it is, you look in my eyes, you ain't looking at the character, you are looking at the man. You were looking at the man, Dave. Look me in my eyes like a man if you can. Stand up to me. Tell me what you want, and I will give you everything that you want. You want my attention, Dave? You've got it.
Oh. Goddamn. Oh, Lordy Lord. You're ready to bow down to the king. Bro, thank you very much for subscribing, folks. This just got interesting. And again, we're reminded about the Tag Team Championship match later. This got interesting. Triple H and Batista going face-to-face. I believe that's going to be at WrestleMania. I saw a couple little comments there from Cody saying that this is a great program, but you cannot bury Batista. Honestly, that's not burial of Batista. That's just straight up emotion. Kinte Robinson, thank you for subscribing. One of the best things about building up a main level program like that. And also Benson Munga and Jewel69, thank you guys very much for following and subscribing to me. When you are building up a program like this, that is taking somebody who is established as Batista and established as Triple H. You can't really bury them, either of them, to be quite honest, because both of them, have such a storied career and all the fans remember what's all about it. What it does, though, is it just at least gives fans something to care about in that current storyline. What WWE's trying to do is they're trying to take one of WWE's biggest stars, a crossover star, in the Marvel Universe, a part of Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Dave Batista. They're trying to take this multi-sensational star and bring him back to WWE in a way that fans are going to hate him. How do you do that? You have him attack one of the most beloved people in all of wrestling history, Ric Flair, and then be a dick about it and gloat about it and then say, that he hates these cities and all that. It's booking 101. It's very, very simple. Now, to address your other point about the Reed Flair situation. As long as it's not a focal point of the storyline, I think I'm okay with it. I'm being honest with that there, because it would had to have been approved by Ric Flair. It has been approved by Ric Flair. Had to have been approved by Charlotte. Like Charlotte has even said it in the past. They bring up these things because it does connect in a real emotional way. Things that happen in real life can be talked about in wrestling because you are constantly trying to blur the line between reality and storyline. Real things that happen to people, though, are not taboo to talk about, right? Like, for anybody who doesn't know, Reed Flair, Ric Flair's son took his own life. It's very, 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 very sad.
Excuse me.
I will get back to it. But here's Stephanie McMahon.
Ronda Rousey placed the Raw Women's Championship at your feet,
very, very
appearing
sad.
to advocate the title. And then tonight, when Charlotte Flair announced that it would be for Coronation on Monday Night Raw.
I'll get to it.
Well, I think Charlotte may be a bit presumptuous, but as far as Ronda Rousey is concerned, when she laid that championship on the mat, it was disrespectful. I'll go so far as to say it was blasphemy. Okay, which is exactly why WWE is going to do what's best for business and drop all charges against Becky Lynch.
Okay.
That's right. As of this moment, Becky's 60-day suspension is officially lifted.
Okay.
But now, Becky's still not 100% physically, so I needed to invite her to the arena tonight so that she can sign a hold harmless agreement, which basically says that the WWE is not responsible should something happen to Becky physically at Fastlane when the man, Becky Lynch, goes one-on-one against the queen, Charlotte Flair.
There we go!
For the currently vacant Raw
Women's
Championship.
That is good. That is good. That is good. That is good. That is excellent.
So wait a minute. The championship's vacant, and Becky and Charlotte are going to meet Sunday. We need a champion.
Yes! Holy cow! Okay, guys, WWE just did essentially what I wanted them to do. All right, essentially. Not 100% book by book, and this is actually better. But what I said that they should do is they should have Becky Lynch and Charlotte meet at Fastlane to build the hype for WrestleMania. We could have done it something like Becky Lynch and Charlotte face one-on-one, to try to determine who is going to face Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. That's the way I thought they should have done it. But now what they're making it is for the
Closed captioning is brought to you in part by Frequency Podcast Network. Subscribe and listen to Canada's newest lineup of captivating podcasts at frequencypodcastnetwork.com.
They could technically put the title on.
It's a hockey night in Canada. Double header.
But you ask for anything more.
First,
there's a couple directions that they can get out of this match with and still go on to WrestleMania. Charlotte winning the title may not be the best decision, but what it will do is it will create some more DLE, it will create some more controversy going in, especially if Becky Lynch gets loses in a very shady way, i.e.
Hockey Night in Canada, Saturday on Sportsnet and CBC.
Slipped into this thing. Maybe it's a no-holds-barred match. Somehow they slip that rule in, and Becky Lynch gets hit with the kendo stick from Charlotte Flair, setting up the WrestleMania. Regardless, though, guys, it is going to be. Thank you, guys. Sorry, man, I was making good points. Damn it, I was making good points too, and you couldn't hear me.
You would probably say St. Patrick's Day and Guinness.
Shoot.
Guinness and St. Patrick because they want to feel
Shoot.
like they're Irish.
Anyways, there is options there. There is definitely options for this and which way they can go into.
Drink like a brewer.
Respect the
Thanks,
beer.
guys. Yeah, I apologize about that. Yeah, thanks, Shell. Thank you. I know, guys. I know. Yeah, I know. I was making good points. Frig, that sucks. Oh, I was making legitimately good points, and I don't think I'm going to go back over them again. Anyways, there's a couple directions that they can go with that match. It is good. It is definitely the right step. I'm interested. Very, very interested. Rant avoided. It wasn't a rant per se. It was definitely me complimenting that WWE has moved in the direction that I was kind of suggesting. Like I said, I wanted this match to be Charlotte and Becky Lynch at Fastlane for the chance to go on to WrestleMania, and then that match would end in either a draw, a double countout, or disqualification by Ronda Rousey interfering. Darwin Sakweev, thank you very much for subscribing. That's the way I would have booked it, but WWE has taken this one step further, vacated the title, and now going right back into this whole interesting feud with Becky Lynch and Charlotte and Ronda Rousey. They're tying in a lot of layers, because right now this is a layered story. And we're just getting to, like, you know, the surface, right? Like, we're coming so very, very close to reaching the final play. But we're still a little bit away. We're still, like, what, 6 weeks away from WrestleMania or something? 5 weeks, something like that? Regardless, though, I like the direction that they're moving in with this feud. Kudos to WWE. I like it tonight. I like that. That is a good thing to happen tonight. We're going to roll a couple little ads, though, right now. And it would be greatly appreciated, guys, if you are really enjoying the show, whether it be $1 or $2, doesn't matter how much or how little, please consider dropping a donation, because you guys are the reason this channel continues. You guys are the reason why we are able to do this week in and week out. So please consider dropping a donation. Like I said, doesn't matter how much or how little. Yeah.
That are not suitable for everyone.
My sound is not clear. What do you mean my sound's not clear? I don't know. Here's Dean backstage. Angus Pangus, thanks for
past hanging out in places like this. This is ridiculous, man. You know we have a locker room, right? And you know you have a seat there with me anytime. And I hope you know that we can talk about anything, bro. Anything, man.
Yeah, you want to talk? I'm gonna talk. Oh, I gotta stay sharp. I gotta stay sharp. I gotta get ready for this match, man.
Not going the way that Roman had planned, I don't believe. Nonetheless, it's heavy machinery now.
I like this, that also Roman Reigns not being flushed right back into the main event. Good. It's the right call. All right, guys, we got ourselves some heavy machinery action now. It is the B team. So Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. Oh, great. They're flossing here. So glad that WWE is still flossing. So Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. Right there. And on the other side, it is going to be Heavy Machinery. So Tucker Knight and Otis Dojovic. This should be a fairly quick match, though. We'll get the Twitter poll up on the screen for all of you guys as well. But Otis Dojovic and Tucker Knight. Good stuff. Kelvin Diaz, thank you. Diaz, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel.
Got to give him the advantage over Tucker Knight, who's still relatively new to the WWE universe.
Yeah, you would imagine. But
I just tried to read this one comment, and I think it made me dumber than I was before. Wow. That's a good comment. What's this right here?
Look at this. That's innovative.
Brain Glitch.
Just got spiked.
Hate to say it, but I have to disagree with you, Conman. Fair enough. I made this tweet right here. The man crossbow. What do you do? Oh, he dropped $2. I'll read it in just a second. Yeah, so right here. So Troy saying I have to disagree. The tweet that I made is Triple H and Batista are proof that WWE has failed to create the next generation of megastars. Honestly, guys, that's just straight up facts. What megastars are really there? Otis, and they win. Match is over. B team's done. All right, B team's out of there. In comes the Ascension now. I guess we're having a gauntlet match.
Your kind of bad jokes Victor has now.
Oh, Victor and Connor, who's in the ring. Upset with the way the Heavy Machinery treated them last week.
So,
double team now.
I guess Heavy Machinery is now wreaking havoc on Connor and Victor. So Victor's right here, and let's get Connor now up on the screen, and I'll commentate a little bit over this match. Is this just, again, is this just a poor use of your roster? Is this, I guess honestly, guys, this might be a poor use of the roster. You are taking the Ascension, which is fine, you know, and you're taking the B team, which are former tag team champions, and you're taking Curtis Axel and Zack Ryder, and so these are 3 jobber tag teams, putting them in there against Heavy Machinery to try to promote that Heavy Machinery is a badass, but in the process burying 3 teams in a 6 tag team division. Again, your tag teams in this division are Revival, Heavy Machinery, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, Ascension B team, and Zack Ryder and why am I blanking? Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. So those are your tag teams currently in the division as it stands. I don't think I'm missing anybody. I might be. But for the most part, those are the ones. And that's sad that that's your tag team division. And what's even sadder is in this one match, you're going to have Heavy Machinery beat 3 of them, right? What happened to WWE giving a little bit of a build-up to Connor, right? It seemed like Connor was getting pushed a little bit there not too long ago. They were giving him some sort of, like, exposure on the main roster. That's what they were doing. They just kind of dropped it. I don't know. It's very, very, very difficult to get invested in a tag team division that is so not well created. We need better tag teams coming on up. That's just another thing. Like you're talking that your tag team division and the way that no, never mind. Just your tag team division is not good. I just really don't know.
Look at this.
AOP. Oh yeah, I guess Authors of Pain is technically on, but they're injured. 2, and there's another pin. Victor gets pinned, and Otis Dojovic and Heavy Machinery pick up another win. So off goes Connor and Victor. On comes Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. So Tucker Knight is still up there, but Victor is not. Connor is not. Kurt Hawkins. Oh, nice move there. Flying over the top rope. 2 kick out by Otis Dojovic. Titus Worldwide AOP Lucha House Party as well. Okay, Lucha House Party, I'll give you that one. Titus Worldwide, I wouldn't, because that's not a tag team anymore. When have you last seen Apollo Crews and Titus O'Neil? Oh, nice move by Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. Here's the cover. 2 broken up by Tucker Knight. Yeah, no, I would not consider that to be one tag team. I'll give you Lucha House Party as well. I kind of forgot about them. But again, that just goes to show the depth of the Raw tag team division is not there. They have a bunch of teams, but they're a bunch of jobber teams. Oh, your donation. Right, dude. Thanks. He says, I have Charlotte win, and then Becky wins at WrestleMania. Yeah, I think we're thinking along the same lines there, Crossbow. But here comes, thanks again for the $2 dono. Here comes the worm. Otis Dojovic drops the elbow onto Kurt Hawkins, I should say. Here's the cover. 2. Heavy Machinery beats all of them. All right. I'll give Heavy Machinery this much. They look like a formidable force.
Lesson learned, okay? The guy might be a little bit unorthodox, a little unusual, but when it comes time to throw down and shift your weight around.
All right.
This guy by,
See you later, Stone Cold. Thanks for stopping by.
Keep your eye on the screen, I'm trying. He's standing in front of my screen. Not safe for work. Check out the
Hey, Scanton, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream over there on Twitch. So, I mean, guys, that is what that is. You know what? Heavy Machinery looks like a formidable force. I'll give them that. They built up a tag team that is entertaining with Heavy Machinery. They've kind of got a cool catchphrase, a cool idea for him.
Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more pay-per-view stop on the road to WrestleMania. It takes place this Sunday live from Cleveland, Ohio. It is
Fastlane's this Sunday?
It is streaming live on the WWE.
Holy crap, do I have anything? I just realized Fastlane's this Sunday. Are you freaking kidding me? It's on the 10th? Wow. I didn't even mark it down in my schedule that Fastlane's on the 10th. So guys, this Sunday we've got another pay-per-view. Awesome. I totally thought we were one more week out from Fastlane. Cool. So there we go, guys. Fastlane is going to be this Sunday. I just noticed that that's where the pay-per-view is. So it's already another pay-per-view. I'm down for it.
I'm sure she's going to have a say in that, no question.
All good with that, yeah. And guys, so how many of you are going to be tuning in for the live stream on Sunday? It's going to be me and Bob back here once again. I think at least that Bob will be here live. If not, it'll definitely be me. But yeah, we'll be live again on Sunday for Fastlane. Interesting. Totally didn't realize that it was this Sunday.
Well, WWE Universe, go higher, go further, and discover what makes her a hero with our special look at Marvel Studios' Captain Marvel.
So we're going to get a special look at Captain Marvel. Interesting. All right. But reminder to every single one of you guys, if you are really enjoying the show, please make sure you slap a like on this video. Let's also get some new subscribers up in here. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. What do you say? Can we hit 107,600 subs tonight? That's our goal, so make sure you guys all subscribe to the channel. Turn those notifications on so you never miss a show. If you're also watching over on Twitch, please make sure you drop a follow over there. And if you're watching over on Sports Booth, drop a follow on there. That's simple, guys. Welcome to the Conman community. 3 platforms on Conman. Crossbow, though, dropping $5. He says, Slater and Rhino and Breezango. But Fandango is injured. I really miss Breezango. Not Breezango. Breezango. And their police TV program. The Fashion Files. Yeah, it was good TV. It was good TV while it was on SmackDown Live. No doubt about that. And lots of fun watching that type of program.
The original.
I'm going to quickly refresh my live stream, though, because cutting in and out. Just give me 1 sec. Go. So let's roll this $5 dono. Let's hear Seth Rollins burn it down. $5. Yeah. Beautiful. Also, guys, we do have a couple new donation gifts. If you are not if you don't normally watch SmackDown Live, if you don't watch any of my other stuff, then this will be the first live stream you have seen since last week, Monday Night Raw. And we have made some changes to the channel over the past week. Hey, Tyrone Coker, how you doing? Tyrone Coker? Yeah, I got your name right. How you doing, man? Thank you very much for the $2 dono. Hopefully you enjoy your stay here. But yeah, I've changed some of the donation gifts. So if you need to look at those, they are down in the description below. You know, for any donation amount, they come with a attached gift. So just take a look at the donation amount down in the description below. If you want to see any of those gifts pop up, then make sure you consider dropping a super chat to help kids continue to support the channel. The new ones that are added in are Seth Rollins, not Seth Rollins, $7 Kyle O'Reilly, the air guitar that he plays. That's pretty fun. Triple H's Bow Down to the King is the new $10 one. We got a Ricochet one and only front flip at $25, and we got Velveteen Dream doing a little peekaboo around the shoulder of Aleister Black at $50. If you guys are really enjoying the channel, please consider dropping a donation or drop a like, whatever's easier for you.
So come in today.
But again, we're going to roll a couple little more ads as we continue to get through the show. I can't believe it's only halfway through the show. Like, honestly, guys, that is crazy that we are only halfway through the show. We've got so much more to go, so much more to come.
Polo Red Rush.
Really looking forward to it. But let's take a look over on Twitter, as it looks like we have a few new Conman tweets. John Blum, who is going to Monday Night Raw next week. Yes, look at that. So John Blum says, so excited Conman for Raw in my hometown next week. That is amazing, John Blum. Make sure you say hi to us. I hear that you're going to try to make a Conman sign. Make sure you say hi to us. We'll be looking for you. Christian saying that Baron Corbin has that X-Pac go-away heat. The comparable for sure. I don't know.
This program is
I don't know if I'd compare it on the same level, though.
Contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
And Aled Thomas asking me, what do I think about the Anderson and Alicia Fox situation that happened recently? So for people who do not know what this situation is, Alicia Fox, Arn Anderson got fired last month, I believe. He was let go last month, and there was some confusion regarding, his release. There were some superstars that were really angry as well. Essentially what the release was because Alicia Fox reportedly went to a live event while intoxicated, and Arn Anderson let her wrestle regardless, which is a big no-no inside the WWE. It's, yeah. So Arn Anderson let her wrestle regardless. So that's the story right now.
We've already seen everything. I mean, what could surprise us?
The other dude named.
That's weird.
That's strange.
I've not seen that before. Okay.
You wearing like shoe polish or something?
It smelled like vodka. Look, I think we just got to embrace this. We got to enjoy the moment. You know?
Oh my goodness! Man, oh man, oh man! First weekend update. Now special guest correspondence for WrestleMania. Man, can I get a picture?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be so good. My kids are gonna love this. Okay. Come on, man, take the picture. Come on.
I actually also host.
By the way, guys,
really need you to take that
EC3 in the background. Look at EC3 just chilling there. Oh my God! Look at EC3. He's just got the water bottle. He's just standing there. He's still there. Like, look at this guy. He's still in the background. I wonder if he's gonna be there the entire time. Come on, look around this guy. Look around Michael Che. Look, EC3 is still just chilling in the background. Come on, right there. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There he is. He's just chilling. EC3.
Michael, we're correspondents for WrestleMania. We've got to remain unbiased.
Oh my God.
You're right.
Live from Philadelphia, it's Monday Night Raw. Well,
oh my God. EC3. Literally, his only thing that he's had of any note is just posing backstage. Why did they bring him up? Legitimately, why did they bring him up? Not gonna lie, though, that was pretty funny. And if they want to use him in a comedy role, yeah, it's a waste. Yeah, it is. But at least it's something. That was kind of funny. Omega Winner is right. Wrestling is dead. He said it on YouTube. Well, you know what I'm going to say on YouTube? And since I say it on YouTube, it has to be correct, is wrestling is not dead. It is far from it. Far from dead. Dude, WWE literally not too long ago just signed on for a new Fox deal that is worth $1 billion. Wrestling is so far from dead, man. So far from dead. Oh, what up, people dropping $5? Thank you so much, dude. Brandon Harbin, though, dropping $10 earlier. He says, let's hear Triple H's bow down to the king. That's what we're going to do. I'm not a great singer. Brandon Harbin, let's roll it, folks. Let's hear it loud. Come on now. Right over there.
Behold the king of kings. On your knees, dog.
And we thank ESPN as we congratulate.
All hail. Bow down to the king.
Oh, yeah. All right. There we go. I love that. That might be my new favorite donation gift. I love it. So good. So nice to hear. I love it. All right, let's roll the $5 dono, though, as we've got Seth Rollins' Burn It Down coming on up next.
Well, a huge congratulations, certainly in order for Tori Wilson on her induction. But right now, I'd like to introduce my guest.
And folks, with that, we've got ourselves a new boss. His name is Brandon Harbin.
Announced it will be you facing Becky Lynch on Sunday at Fastlane for the Raw Women's Championship. Now, that is if Becky signs that.
If? Someone else might be an if. But no, Becky and her stubborn Irish pride and huge ego, she'll sign on the dotted line. And unlike your queen, Bex is quite arrogant and thinks that she's gonna be the next champ. But even at her best, the man doesn't compare to the queen. Bex was crushed when her 60-day suspension meant that she was gonna miss WrestleMania. But once I'm done with her, I'm going to put her on the shelf for good. And I am so sorry to ruin everyone's high hopes for Becky. But she is a one-legged competitor in an ass-kicking contest. But you want to know the good news? Is the WWE Universe gets to bask in my glory when I become the Raw Women's Champion. Woo!
All right. That's that. My stream just kind of froze there. So Charlotte with a little promo there. Telling everybody what she's going to do. She's going to put Becky Lynch back on the shelf, apparently, for good. Once they get in the ring together. Okay, so, you're Seth and Dean.
There's always been a little bit of mutual respect between us. And I'll be honest with you, whether we're on the same team or we're fighting against each other, when we're out in that ring together, you are my wrestling soulmate. You have been, and you always will be. So look, we got one chance. We got one shot to do this thing the right way.
See you later, Plug Daddy.
So let's get the Shield back together. One last time.
Yeah, no can do. I'm preoccupied right now. I appreciate the help last week, all right? But I got some business in that ring tonight. I gotta do it on my own.
All right. Chloe Wallace, thank you very much for...
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Elias. Who's going to interrupt him today? Up next, it's Dean Ambrose and Elias. Okay. And we go to commercial break. You know what, guys? I will say this much. I love the way that WWE presents Elias to the fans. It is the perfect transition to anything. You can have anybody come on down to the ring to interrupt him. and it lead right into their match. You can have him go on out there before a commercial break, strum a single chord, and then go to commercial break. You can have him go out there and be the filler segment to get to the next segment. You can have him go out there and do absolutely anything. He is the ultimate versatile act because of his guitar, because of him being a heel now. He is legitimately the most versatile act I think WWE has at this very moment for getting from segment to segment. You can put him out there with absolutely anybody, and it will make sense. Todd saying, I think Dean doing this all alone stuff his own way is to make himself pay for the sins of what he said to Roman Reigns. Maybe that's something going on in the back of his mind. Maybe Dean Ambrose has turned another leaf and turned another corner and thought that, hey, maybe, I gotta be repaid for my sins. Maybe this is why Elias is attacking me. Maybe this is why I'm getting beat down, and I deserve it. If that's the way that he's gonna do. Primitive Lifeways is asking me right now, why did WWE tease Lars and not feature him? Last I heard, Lars Sullivan was dealing with some pretty serious mental health issues. I'm not sure exactly the reason why he didn't come down. I believe it was something anxiety-wise or something along those lines. Some sort of mental health issue that has prevented him from making his debut inside the WWE. Sent him kind of haywire, and we haven't really heard too much since. He's just kind of been gone. I don't know if he's going to return at some point. I honestly don't know, man. I wish I had more news for you. What do they do?
What were you doing at his place last night?
Aled Thomas asking me, Conman, what's your opinion on Bob's new haircut? I like it. It's so funny, man. It's so funny. Like, it looks good. But man, oh man, just hearing his stories and his adventures that he has when he gets drinking with his boys or whatever, he just always has these stupid stories and does stupid crap. And like every time I see him, he's got a different hairstyle. He's wearing his hair in a different way. He's either back in a bun, or whether he's long hair, or whether he's short hair. He's either got his beard completely trimmed down. The dude's always changing how he looks. And you know what? I will admit though, this new style of haircut that he's got, it looks pretty good. Mike, the man Crossbow saying, Shield returns at the end of the night. Believe that. Mic drop. I don't know. I don't know if the Shield returns by the end of the night. I feel this is going to be a Fastlane thing. But they could also do it tonight. Just so, that's why we watch WWE, right? When you can't tell where the story's going, you watch to figure out. Kevin Moore dropping $5. He says, sorry, I love Tori, but how many other women have contributed more that deserve to be in the Hall of Fame before her? That was exactly my point, man, earlier. Yep, exactly.
Because the Stanley Cup is nowhere to be found. You know how I know I'm in Philly? Because everyone here takes such pride in this city. You know how I know I'm in Philly? Because everyone's mom looks like that googly-eyed slob Gritty.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Elias!
You know how I know I'm in Philly? Because everyone I see is a fat load. You know how I know I'm in Philly? Because I saw an Eagles fan eating horse manure on the side of the road.
Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god.
But you really want to know how I know I'm in Philly? Because the children here have no future no matter how hard they try.
Jewel KH, thanks for subscribing. Wow.
But you want to know how I know I'm in Philly?
Yeah, thank you for subscribing as well.
Bryce Harper told me this is where his career would go to die.
Oh my God.
It's not often I agree with
Oh my God. Guys, the city of Philadelphia just got anally probed by Elias's vocal tunes. Are you kidding me? Wow. Let's roll the $5 dono. That is, Jesus, that was savage. He just laid into absolutely everything possible about Philadelphia. Wow. Cody Begg, thank you so much, dude, for the $3.49 donation. He says, Eva Marie for Hall of Fame 2020. No. Lucas Noel, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. But let's roll the $3.50 dono from Cody. And folks, with that, we've got ourselves a new boss. His name's Cody Begg.
Looks on his face during the conversation with Seth Rollins. Dean's got a lot more on his mind right now than Elias.
All right. But anyways, let's get Dean Ambrose up on the screen. Oh, we got ourselves a new subscriber, Scanlon over there. Just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, Scanlon, for joining the Con Man community. Oh, yeah, baby. But Dean Ambrose got to get him up on the screen. And let's roll the tweets. And roll the live tweets. So, who will win?
That doesn't sound like something honorable. That sounds like stupidity to me.
And Ambrose takes the fight outside the ring. Here's the other issue. I mean, after everything that Ambrose did to Rollins and Reigns, the fact that they are going to put that aside and bring Ambrose back into the fold.
Like Roman Reigns said, you never know when you're going to have another day. That speaks volumes for everything that Roman
and Elias. So, it is needless to say that Dean Ambrose's heel turn kind of flopped. But regardless, you know, there. He's there now. But again, guys, if you are really enjoying the show, please make sure you consider dropping a donation. Doesn't matter how much or how little, just helps keep supporting the show. Also, please consider dropping a like on this video. Pezmaster Nashi, thank you for subscribing. Oh yeah, but Crossbow dropping another $5. Crossbow, thank you, man, for all the support. Thank you, bud. All right. So let me ask you guys the question now. What are your honest-to-God thoughts with the show so far?
But we can do better.
Do you like it? Do you not like it? What are your honest-to-God thoughts right now? Because my overall thoughts have been the first hour sucked.
But I know
first hour and 15 minutes. Shocked. It's been better since then, though.
FedEx.
It has been. What's your thoughts, guys?
Cargo airline.
Ready to expand to new international
Kieran Nothrow, I think that's your name. Thank you so much for following me over there on Twitch. Welcome to the Twitch community. But guys, I got one last thing to plug here. Not one last thing. You know, I'm going to plug because Conman plugs for days. But I do got to plug Sports Booth over here. So, every single one of you viewers, if you're watching and you're saying, man, Conman, gosh darn it, I would love to be able to watch the stream in live time and have not a crowded chat. So, where can I go to get that? Well, you're thinking, man, there's like a 15-second delay from you and my TV. How can I fix that? One simple place. One simple stream. One simple platform. It's called Sports Booth TV. And you guys can head on over there right now. Follow me over on Sports Booth. Join the community that's growing ever so slightly. And it's definitely a fun place to be. So join the community over there. sportsbooth.tv/s/Conman167. Join us over there. Say hi while you go over there. Make sure you follow me and you can get a shout out. Long Duck Dong is saying, hey Conman, I have a question for you. Well, sir, ask your question away. I will try to get to it. Hopefully. Well. Coup de grace saying, Con, I heard you say that Woodley doesn't deserve a rematch. I disagree. Well, that's okay. You can disagree. You're wrong. Plenty of greats got beat at some point and came back and dominated. Again, people like GSP came back after the Jimmy loss. True, but he got dominated. He got dominated. So wrecked. Wasn't even a close fight. He didn't look good. He does not deserve a rematch right now. There's other people that are worthy for the championship to get a shot at it. No, I think that he should have another match against somebody else first, another fight to show that he can still go, because it was kind of embarrassing. He got embarrassed in the octagon. And if you get embarrassed as a champion, You need to prove that you can still fight at the quality that you were expected to fight at. No, I don't think he should be getting a rematch right out of the gate. He should have to have another fight before that. Show that he can still contend, right? Kind of like, what was it, Cody Garbrandt just had to do, where he had that fight against the other contender and lost to Pedro, right? He lost to Pedro. He showed that he couldn't compete at the level. He got knocked out again. I think Tyron Woodley has to do the same thing.
We are live on Monday Night Raw.
All right, though, as we come on back into this ring, right now, 79% of you say that Dean Ambrose is going to win this match, while only 21 behind Elias. I think I got to agree with you guys there. Does not look good for Elias in this match, which I'm okay with. Man, Elias, the walking the top rope, going a little old school.
As Elias hammers away on the shoulder of Ambrose and now delivers a big kick. Dean Ambrose, of course, with a lot on his mind. The Shield, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins offering Dean Ambrose an opportunity.
Dean Ambrose now in trouble as Elias goes off the ropes. Is he going to hit a drop kick? He does. And down goes crashing Dean Ambrose as he crashes out to the outside of the ring. Yeah, Challenger Vlog, his heel turn is definitely over. It's done. And Elias, man, going flying, but he misses on that one. Uh-oh, here comes the lunatic suicide dive as Dean Ambrose comes crashing right through Elias.
I've seen all these ups and downs with Dean Ambrose over the time, but
Ambrose now again.
Can everyone agree no Shield reunion until Fastlane? I'm thinking it happens at Fastlane. I don't think it happens to me. I don't want it to happen, to be quite honest. I think WWE should not always be reliant on going back to the same factions. Going back to things that work does not mean it's going to work again. The reason why they worked in the first place is because you told a good story with it. Now all you're going back is delivering nostalgia act, which is what you do with superstars when you've got nothing else for them. Seth Rollins is going into a freaking world championship match at WrestleMania. If this is leading towards, though, a Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns match at WrestleMania, I'm all for it. You know, I'm all for it. If Dean Ambrose is, in fact, leaving after Mania, a go-away match against Roman Reigns one-on-one is the match that they need to have. That is the match. There's no question about it, no ifs, ands, or buts. Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns, if Dean Ambrose is leaving, is the match they need to have. If Dean Ambrose is sticking around, why not throw Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose in a tag team? Why not have them go into the tag team division? Why not have them go up against the Revival or something like that? Why not have them capture the tag team championships and try to build that division up with the Revival, with Chad Gable and Bobby Roode, with, some NXT call-ups? Oh, kick out there by Elias. Ducks underneath that one. Neck breaker from Ambrose to Elias as well. No Shield members booked at Fastlane, Conman. I know they're not.
Elias trying to shake off the cobwebs.
Ambrose is thinking big.
Let me guess, WWE, last week you did Bayley versus Nia, so this week you'll probably do Tamina versus Sasha, and Tamina wins. Honestly, though, man, that's just basic booking, and you can never be mad about... Oh, my God. Oh, what a knee! Oh, my God, Elias just caught Dean Ambrose with a knee. No way, he's gonna... Oh, my God! Dean Ambrose just got dumped down. 1, 2, Elias just drifted away Ambrose. Oh, Dean.
Apparently succeeded to get inside the mind of the lunatic fringe.
Wow.
That's a big win here tonight by Elias.
That is a massive win for Elias. Good to see that WWE's giving him the win. So, right now, what it looks like is the story is going forward that Dean Ambrose say he wants to get it done by himself in the ring. He is unable to get it done in the ring. So, that might be leading towards his eventual return to the Shield. That's probably going to be his tipping point, that he's starting to realize he can't do this on his own. Uh-oh. Dean alone in the center of the ring, though. And here comes the remaining members of the Shield.
Rollins, it appears perhaps they're going to attempt another reconciliation. They haven't given up on
Are they coming out? Imagine Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, or Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns just start beating up Dean. That'd be cool. All right. We got ourselves a couple people over in the sports booth chat now that I can give a shout out to. So we've got ourselves Deshaun the God and here Nanor Thurp. How you doing? I think that's her name. But welcome to the sports booth chat. Nice to see you guys over there. Thank you very much for joining the chat. So yeah, it looks like WWE is sending Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins out there for one more time to try to reconcile with Dean Ambrose. As we're approaching the 10 o'clock mark, they could very well lean into this Shield reunion. Dean Ambrose with a clean loss. Both of them coming on out saying, you need us, we need you. Yada, yada, yada. Let's get the band back together. Dean Ambrose says, okay. And then they punch fists in the center of the ring. Reunited. Not the way I would do it, though. And Jay Patrick, how you doing over there in the sports booth chat? Yeah, I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts?
Play now at PokerStars.net, the world's largest poker site.
Gordon, how much time?
I'd say 6 minutes and we're a baked potato. Reporting structural damage.
The planet's breakup is accelerating.
I want to test something here on the
Don't do this.
On the Twitch chat.
Gordon, take a shuttle and find the
I wonder if I can roll ads because I've got the ability to roll ad through this one app. Show commercial.
Take a message.
Showing commercial. 30 seconds right now. Is that true? Are we showing a commercial? We are not.
I never paid that for a hotel.
Well, how'd you do it then?
Yes. How? With
Yeah.
Trivago, you can search for the hotel
Okay.
you want.
Anyways, though, guys, we're just waiting, honestly, to see what the Shield's going to do. So Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose. Let's get them all up here on the screen so I don't have to rush when they get back from commercial break, and we can just pass it all over to you guys. So Roman Reigns and big old Sethy Poo right there. But guys, if you could please make sure you subscribe to the channel, that would be greatly appreciated. Let's see if we can hit 107,650 subs. That would be truly, truly awesome. Also, guys, please make sure you consider following me over on Twitch and on Sports Booth, along with following me on Twitter to get yourself a shout-out. Twitter shout-out that I got to give to Noah Thompson. He says, I love wrestling, and I do too, man. Welcome to the Conman Twitter family. Hopefully you'll enjoy all my tweets that we got over there.
Now's your chance to see all your favorite superstars this
Seth
April
Rollins, there he is. Okay.
International Superstar Shakeup.
So we're going to roll a couple little ads right now and then get back here to the action.
The first night, Monday Night Raw takes over the Bell Center, including the Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor.
How would I do it then with the Shield reunion? I wouldn't. I've been saying that the entire night here. I wouldn't reunite the Shield. I legitimately wouldn't. There's no need for it right now. That's the thing. It's not like these three guys are doing nothing. Nothing. Right? It's not like they're doing nothing. Roman Reigns just returned. Right? Dean Ambrose is just coming off of a heel turn. Now he's babyface. Seth Rollins has got a match at WrestleMania. So, this better just be a very short-term thing.
This program is
it really does not need to be long-term. It doesn't even need to happen.
Not suitable for everyone.
It doesn't. Nick Johnson, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Here we go, though. Let's find out here what's going to happen.
Dean Ambrose, after suffering a loss to Elias, is in the ring, and here comes Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, who have been trying to convince Dean Ambrose throughout the night to reform the Shield. One final time, Ambrose been very reluctant to agree to that.
Reluctant is the understatement. Ambrose would have absolutely none of it.
What's it going to be, man? I got one more shot at this thing. What's it going to be, all right?
There's a Shield chant going on.
It's not on you, it's on
Oh, come on.
We got to do this together, all right? We only got one more shot to do this the right way. Hey, where do you think you're going? Hey, come on.
Dean trying to get out of the ring by the looks of it.
Nobody's putting it on you. Taking off of you.
Yep. Dean shoves his way past. He walks around the ring. Thanks, Crossbow. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, bud. Says, would love if Macho Man Randy Savage got him back there. Okay. But Dean Ambrose leaving the arena. Oh boy. All right. Oh! Baron Corbin coming out? Oh my God. They're going to force the hand of Dean Ambrose, aren't they? So Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley coming on out.
Come on, guys. Please, just spare us another minute from this broken record. I get it's the city of brotherly love, but this is just pathetic.
He's speaking up for a lot of us. I think the promo just completely cut out, guys. I am so sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fabled Hounds of Justice. Now, nothing more than 3 broken stray dogs fighting for the scraps at our table. Let me make myself clear. When I speak, you show respect. Shut your mouths. Roman, look at me. This isn't quite the return you envision now, is it, buddy? I mean, the Shield's return's been quite spectacular tonight. You two are bloody pathetic. We were going to offer you the opportunity for an epic match this Sunday at Fastlane, but you don't deserve it. So what we're going to do is we're going to end this tonight. We're going to end this right now.
Is Dean going to come back and make the save? Yeah. So now, Dean Ambrose looking on as Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, and Bobby Lashley surround the ring. And there we go. They are starting to get in there. Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre, while Bobby Lashley and Baron Corbin are in the far corner. Will Dean Ambrose come make the save? Will Dean Ambrose come save his Shield brethren? As he looks on right now, the beatdown is going on Roman Reigns by Drew McIntyre. Dean, come make the save for your brothers. Is he coming back down? He is. He is. Dean Ambrose is coming on down to the ring. Here he goes. Hops the barricade and coming for the save. Dean Ambrose and the Shield are back, I believe. I'm not too sure. But now Dean Ambrose attacking Bobby Lashley. Going right after Baron Corbin. Superman punch from Roman Reigns to Bobby Lashley. Super kick from Seth Rollins. And a hard clothesline sends Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, and Bobby Lashley out of this ring. Dean Ambrose makes the save for his former Shield brethren, but now the question lies, is he still going to be a part of the Shield? Let's get a Shield chant, folks. Shield, Shield, Shield if you want them back. But now, Roman getting that fist of his. He's sticking it in the center. Seth Rollins extends the fist. Where's the third one? Dean, complete the trifecta here, man. Dean in the background, walking around. Dean Ambrose. Will he do it? Dean Ambrose! The Shield is back! Oh, man! Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose standing in unison ahead of what is likely to be a Fastlane match against Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, and Bobby Lashley. The Shield is back. Let's get those fist emoji out here, folks. Right now, fist emojis if you guys are happy about the Shield being back for the third time. Okay. Shield is back, man. It is cool. It is cool. Again, my rants earlier does not change how I feel now, but this is the storyline that we're going with. This is the storyline that we have to accept. This is what it is. Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins are back as the Shield, and these guys are probably going to have an epic match this Sunday. So there you go. I would love it, though. Hear me out. I would love it if the way that that match ends on Sunday is by Dean Ambrose dirty deeds, I guess is the form. Anyways, by Dean Ambrose delivering a dirty deeds to Roman Reigns, setting up a WrestleMania match. That's the way I would go about it. If you're gonna have this thing here, have there be a payoff. Seth Rollins goes on to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns face each other one-on-one before Dean Ambrose heads away. That's the way I would get to it. If you want to get to this match now, have Dean Ambrose be the reason they lose the match on Sunday. Here we go, though. Steph backstage again. Oh, wait, no, this was earlier tonight, so it doesn't really matter. Oh.
Against Becky Lynch.
So Becky Lynch, all of the charges have been dropped against her now. Her suspension has been lifted. But
lifted.
It's the catch.
But now Becky's still not 100% physically, so I needed to invite her to the arena tonight so that she can sign a hold harmless agreement, which basically says that the WWE is not responsible should something happen to Becky physically at Fastlane when the man, Becky Lynch, goes one-on-one against the Queen, Charlotte Flair, for the currently vacant Raw Women's Championship.
So that was the announcement from earlier in the night. Stephanie McMahon calling Becky Lynch out because she's got to sign something tonight. A Women's Championship hold harmless agreement sign. I guess that's what it is. All right. We got a few little Twitter things going on here. I want to say, Harry, thank you so much, dude, for following me on Twitter right over there. Dylan George says, it seems that WWE, through the last 6 months, cares more about SmackDown than they have Raw, except for Survivor Series. You want to hear my thought process on that? Yeah, so my thoughts on that, man.
A hero begins with her.
With the reason why SmackDown Live has seemingly a better roster, seemingly better writers, seemingly better storylines, is because WWE is moving SmackDown over to Fox later this year. And they don't want to piss off, Fox viewership by having fans be angry at the product, right? That's the last thing that WWE wants to hear. So what do? They make SmackDown the indie show. They make it the really good in-ring work, the really good simple storylines, That's what they've made SmackDown. And then they've saved Raw for the really heavy, hard-hitting, over-complex storylines, big men running around, destroying everything, lots of beatdowns, lots of heels, lots of booing, because that is where WWE builds up their mega heels, right? They build them up on Monday Night Raw, but SmackDown Live, the heels don't get as hated as much because, one, there's not as many eyes on the product, and two, just the superstars that people hate more are on Monday Night Raw. It's just that simple. It's the way that they formed their roster. Is it good to be giving a show that fans mostly do not like? No, it is not. But it is worse to be giving fans a show that they do not like when they've got a big TV deal coming on up and all that they search in every time they search for #SD Live is complete negativity. So that's why I truly believe that WWE has formed the product the way that it is, to be over on SmackDown Live, to be more dedicated to the hardcore fan base, the ones who are going to bitch online on Twitter, and then Raw be the one that generates social media attention, generates hashtags, generates, worldwide trends, generates lots of revenue through the commercial breaks. Like Monday Night Raw is their big seeded, what's the word, cash,
it's almost like
I don't know. It makes them the most money, but that's my honest thoughts. I don't know for sure if that's the truth or not, right? This is just one guy on YouTube saying that this is what he thinks.
Drink like a brewer.
But I think that makes sense in my mind, right? Shield is back to revive WWE. The thing is, though, again, they don't need the Shield. They don't. If this is just a temporary thing to get them to the next feud for Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose, then yeah, I guess I'm down for it. Yeah, I guess I'm down for it. But
The Murders series premiere March 25th on City TV.
I'm often running late to catch the last flight of the day.
Charlotte and Steph is finna beat the crap out of
make
Beck, I bet.
Well, not always.
Could it be?
But with the new Travaglio
Maybe.
app, I can easily find a
I don't know if a
hotel near the
beatdown's coming
airport
during this
within my
contract
budget
signing, though. I honestly
and with
don't.
a 24-hour reception.
I might have just lied there. No, there's probably going to be some sort of beatdown happening in this contract signing. Probably the moment that Becky Lynch signs, that will clear her. It does feel like, you know, there's something up their sleeve here, doesn't there? It does feel like that's going on right now.
This program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Monday Night Raw is live tonight in Philadelphia, and we know the man, Becky Lynch.
So Becky Lynch is going to be here in just a little bit, guys. According to Michael Cole right now, he'll be here, or she'll be here later today. The man coming back to Monday Night Raw. Moments ago, Dean Ambrose turning around and joining back with the Shield. Man, that is quite the sight, isn't it? I will tell you one thing. WWE framed that entire segment, though, really, really well. It was a segment that was framed really good. Can't hear me? Yes, you can, man. Yes, you can. You can hear me. Turn up the volume on your end. I'm watching my stuff go on out here, and you can definitely hear me. But here in the ring right now, it's Tamina, and whoever guessed that we're going to be getting Sasha versus Tamina, you were right. So Tamina, she'll be facing Sasha Banks, and you can bank on that. Woo! We got ourselves a $20 dono from Shell. Who else but Shell, of course. She says, remember if you can, hashtag tip your streamer. You know, that is a great thing to always remember, guys, to tip your streamer. We work hard for you guys, your constant entertainment. We honestly don't make anything from YouTube. The reason why, and I'm just going to break this down really quick. The reason why, you know, live streamers on YouTube don't get paid a lot from YouTube or don't get advertising money or anything is because YouTube is unable to moderate what's going on in the live stream. And thus meaning they can't place too many ads over top of it, because let's say I just started taking my shirt off and rubbing my nipples. I don't know. Maybe I did that for fun. Who knows? But let's say I did that. Well, that's not really PG or YouTube friendly, right? But they have no way of moderating that, and thus meaning there would be ads playing on top of my live stream. So that's the reason why live streamers don't really make much from advertisements, and it's why we kind of lean on our viewers to help continue to support us time and time again. That is honestly the biggest difference between uploading a regular video on YouTube and being a live streamer. You may see the occasional ad, but if you do, that's really, really good. That means WWE and YouTube are putting ads on my channel, which is definitely really good. But it doesn't happen too often. But here we go. We have this match underway. Let's get this up on the Twitter poll, as well as changing this on over from current match. Or no, to current match from promo. Right. So current match underway. Sasha Banks and Tamina. Let's also get your Twitter poll up for who you guys think is going to win. So who will win? Is it going to be
you have to go after the
Tamina?
Competition. Well,
is it going to be Sasha?
Competition comes Sunday.
They're being called out by everybody. The Iconics seem like they want to be the next women in line.
The Iconics, of course, from SmackDown Live. And the caveat, of course, about the women's...
All right, twitter.com/Conman167 and vote in the Twitter poll for who you think is going to win, Tamina or Sasha Banks. But yeah, right now, as Sasha Banks has the upper hand on Tamina, I'm going to guess that Tamina wins this match. Create a little bit of momentum going into Sunday. Hey. But I don't know how you... Sasha doesn't lose very often. Oh, there... Hey, Bob, that's a Shining Wizard! 2 kick out by Tamina. We just saw a Shining Wizard there from Sasha Banks. Bob is convinced that a Shining Wizard can be a Insaguri and a kick to the back of the head. It is not. Once again, it is not. It's called a Shining Apprentice. Oh, man. Back elbow, though, catching her on the side of the head. Sasha Banks up on the back of Tamina. Oh, man.
Such a dangerous competitor as you're seeing here tonight in her own right. She believes she has something to prove.
Oh, missing the super kick does Tamina. Here's the cover. 2 kick out by Tamina. Just staying alive. So some people are reporting that Asuka might have recovered or might have gotten some sort of injury. Hang on. Let's take a look here, guys. Side Russian leg sweep. Oh, back into the boss statement. The boss statement. Boss statement locked in deep. Is Nia Jax going to attack Sasha Banks? Yeah, or pull her out. Oh, just completely pulling out Tamina. That's illegal, referee. That's completely illegal. Uh-oh. Oh, and then Nia Jax just got taken out by Sasha Banks. Double knee to the face. Sasha throwing right down in front of her. But now Tamina going to throw Sasha Banks right back in the ring. Sasha, nice kick there to the side of the head. Man, cool. Throwing her back inside the ring. Oh, Nia Jax, though. Nia Jax trying to get involved. This is going to lead to super kick from Tamina. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Tamina wins. Tamina has just beaten Sasha Banks. There you go. That's the right call. That's the right call. That means Boss and Hug are going to win this Sunday. Cool. But here we go. Here is a bit of a story that is ongoing right now. Uh-oh. Not looking good. So, guys, right here, according to WrestlingInc.com, if you guys don't know that website, take a look at it. SmackDown Women's Champion Asuka may have suffered some kind of injury during her match with Mandy Rose at tonight's WWE live event in White Plains, New York. As seen below, the match ended in a no contest after Rose used her finisher to drop Asuka on the head. One fan in attendance tweeted that it looked terrible and brutal. Another fan described it as real scary looking spot. Officials and medics were brought out to check on Asuka. She was alert. There you go, that's important. She was alert as she walked off to the back while holding her neck and head. Stay tuned for updates on Asuka, and we can see the fan tweets below. So yeah, there's a bunch of fan tweets, guys. That's not good. Asuka is injured by the looks of it. Hopefully she's okay.
Hey, I'm just kidding, you know. You know, I'm not really scared of any of these guys, right?
And Braun Strowman comes on in.
You're a funny guy, Colin Jost.
It's great to see you. I saw the match out there. It was a tough loss. Hey, maybe you'll get him next time.
Uh-oh. By the way, guys,
you work
Braun's
out.
nip! Braun's nip is out! The Braun nipple is out!
I work out too. I do some lat pull downs and I jog. Hey, can I ask you something? Just like between me and you, is any of this stuff even real?
What do you think?
For the first time ever,
what the fuck?
has an opportunity for the WWE Championship.
Kofi Kingston has reached his lifelong dream.
Did
it's taken away.
Did a Saturday Night Live guy just come on to wrestling and ask, is it even real?
The WWE champion, the new Daniel Bryan, breaks his silence on his new challenger. What will happen just days before WWE Fastlane? SmackDown Live, tomorrow night, 8/7 Central.
Again,
USA.
A Saturday Night Live guy comes on to Monday Night Raw and asks, is any of this even real?
Hitch, flakes, and doubt. Stay headstrong with Head and Shoulders.
It's Canada's biggest home sale.
Wow.
Only at Leon's.
Yeah, WWE is breaking the fourth wall a lot tonight. It's okay. I like a lot of stuff. I like a lot of stuff that WWE does, but one thing I don't like is when they break the wall with asking, is it even real? Because all of us guys, all of us right here, when we're watching wrestling, we have to have some sort of disconnect from the fact that what we are seeing is scripted, what we are seeing is not 100% real. All right? We have to disconnect ourselves. The last thing we want to hear is from some two-wit bimbo from Saturday Night Live come onto the show and basically insult every single wrestling fan. That's the last thing we want to see. I don't give two craps that these guys are on the show to begin with. Sure, Michael Che is kind of funny, but that's pretty much the only thing I've seen. And, you know, I haven't seen any other jokes coming out of this guy's mouth. From what I've seen tonight, he's not all that funny. No, you can't have guest stars come onto your show and treating your show like it's not good.
Attention humans, the legislature requires your compliance.
Anyways, though,
Devices have been outlawed.
that's just my thought.
Biological implants are
Cody Begg saying that was a recreation of an old segment with Vader. Man, learn your wrestling history, Colin. Honestly, man, I'm 23 years old. I will use that excuse to the death of me. I didn't start watching wrestling until 2005. I didn't start becoming a die-hard hardcore like this hardcore of a fan, caring about absolutely every segment, until probably about 2011.
Discover a world of incredible
maybe even longer. Maybe even longer after that. I definitely have not went back and watched a lot of Vader stuff in every single segment from Vader. So I'm sorry, man. I just don't have... I'm too young. I'm too young to understand that reference. I legitimately am.
So visit jackpotcity.net today.
Well, that's cool. That's cool if it was a nice little throwback. I also don't like, though, still the fact that it's being questioned is if anything is, if any of this is real. Or no, never mind. Let's say something else.
Search for your destination, choose filters, and select your maximum budget. Hotel?
That whole skit was a nod back to an SNL segment with Vader. Was it really? Well, that is really quite cool. I still don't like the fact that they're telling people that it's maybe fake in the modern day. But still, you know. Then that's kind of cool. I almost want to see the Vader segment.
Scotiabank Wednesday Night Hockey. Leafs Canucks. Wednesday on Sportsnet.
This program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone.
So
viewer discretion is advised.
Continue on with this show now.
Family, smile, you're on cricket. Congratulations to this lucky family that's enjoying upgraded seats courtesy of Cricket Wireless.
Oh, Braun's still got the guy lifted high above his head.
He's stupid. He's real stupid. I'm sorry.
What the heck,
Does that answer your question?
Sorry, there's a misunderstanding.
Braun's nip is still out, by the way.
He's real dumb. I'll see you guys at WrestleMania.
Yeah, run away.
All right, from now on, we only use the bathroom together.
He's not really going to WrestleMania, right?
Can't wait to see these headlines on Weekend Update.
Gonna have that buddy system.
All right.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Raw Tag
By the way,
Championship.
The Revival didn't get a tag team entrance. They did not get an entrance. Your tag team champions are entering first in a tag team title defense. They're facing two NXT rookies.
It has been a very chaotic night here on Monday
Here we
Night
go,
Raw,
though.
and the excitement does not end there. Aleister Black, Ricochet, you two debuted on Raw just 2 weeks ago, and now you are seconds away from competing for the Raw Tag Team Championships. What do you say to your critics, including those in the Raw Tag Team division who say you're not worthy of this opportunity?
People fear what they can't comprehend. But let's not talk about words here. Let's talk about actions. Actions that will prove that we belong.
Honestly, we're excited, we're humbled, but most importantly, we're ready. And I know the stakes are high with the tag team titles on the line, but tonight, your boy's about to fly even higher.
Get it.
WWE Universe, get ready for the one and only.
Get on your feet.
Yo, if we get a $25 dono, we can hear and see the front flip of Ricochet. But here comes King Ricochet up in here. He is here, folks. Oh, yeah. Woo. So, Ricochet and Aleister Black teaming up to take on the tag team champions of Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. We will see how these guys do in this match. So, absolutely full. By the way, they're still advertising them from NXT. I would like to see them lose that if they're calling up for good. Anyways, though, we are seeing what is going to be a really, really good match. So, full disclosure, I think this match is going to be fantastic. I think this is going to be really fun. I hope that they don't put the titles on Ricochet and Aleister Black. Oh, Cody dropping the $25 dono. He says flip, flip. So we're going to flip it up. Let's see the Ricochet flip, man. Woo! But as Aleister Black is also coming out, his entrance. Cody Bag dropping $25. Let's hear the one and only front flip. Yeah. Woo, look at that front flip. Amazing stuff by Ricochet over there. Love it. But anyways, guys, Ricochet is here. As well as Aleister Black. JN says, some reports are making this sound more like Asuka took the move wrong and it's not on Mandy. Okay. We'll keep an eye into it, though. We'll just keep looking out for more on the story, okay? If you guys get any more, feel free to send me links that I can verify things over on Twitter. Because I don't want to report any false information to you guys. So, please, if you guys happen to have any more updates on the Asuka Mandy Rose situation, make sure you tweet me some links over on Twitter so I can just verify your information.
The mind games, Renee, it's what served Aleister to this point in his career.
All right, though, let's get this up over on Twitter for who will win.
And let's talk about the Revival here for a moment, guys. What about Wilder and Dawson? What is in their mind tonight? The fact that they lost to this team just last week.
You've got to imagine that they're pretty rattled at this point. As we've seen from all the other tag teams thus far tonight, everyone is shaken by all these new superstars on Monday Night Raw.
Wilder are not shaken.
All right, so Twitter poll is almost ready. Let's go Ricochet and Black or Revival. All right, guys, head on over twitter.com/Conman167. Make sure you vote in the Twitter poll for who you think is going to win this hashtag tag team title match. But now, honestly, like, this is going to be a tough situation for both teams because you got to put on a good match, but you also don't want to take those titles off of Revival. They have lost a lot, though. There's no question about that. Starting up with an uppercut there, though, on to Aleister Black.
Gotta be a little scared to get thrown off by some newcomers.
Yeah, I had an interesting dinner and is not sitting well at all. And like, I've been tasting it twice here for about the entirety of the stream, if I'm being honest here.
They know what it's going to take to carve their name out in the history books.
And I like to use the word embarrassed, and I really think if you follow Dash and Dawson on social media...
Oh, man! Black with a high moonsault catching Scott Dawson flush in the side of the face. Youngster Extra says, Con, from the looks of it, Oh! Chad Gable and Bobby Roode.
Team championship match continues.
So Chad Gable and Bobby Roode are coming on out. Okay.
Sportsnet.ca, home of headline news and exclusive big reads from Canada's best.
So, with the Revival in there against Ricochet and Aleister Black, and Chad Gable and Bobby Roode coming down to ringside. I don't think this match is going to end with titles changing hands. I don't think so.
The credit score must be amazing. My credit score?
But then again,
Credit Karma. It's free.
would it surprise anybody?
That's super easy.
Probably not.
Credit score. Just whip bam bum.
No,
check your free scores now at Credit Karma. Here's
Okay.
the progress.
I'm not sure if you guys can tell. I'm a little flustered by WWE's book.
Department's hers.
I seriously am, because some of it's been good, some of it has really not been it. And I'm trying to think of some words to say to voice how I'm feeling here tonight. And I wish I could give you guys more well thought out thoughts. I'm trying to figure out, because I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to sit here screaming and yelling about the same thing that I've been yelling about all night.
What about investing? I'm already investing with Questrade online.
I just don't know, man.
Online. It's way easier.
Tonight's been a really weird night.
Lose 30% of my returns to high fees.
But James, your parents have been investing
And
with
it
us
also
for decades.
Yeah, but
also the commercial breaks tonight have been a lot. Is it just me, or it's been a lot, right? Con, can you plug the Leafs? Go Leafs, go! LOL, sorry for the Caps. Yeah, go Leafs, go, man. Die-hard Leaf fan through and through. Love me, my Toronto Maple Leafs. Let me ask you guys this then. Pass a different question on over to you. If you happen to watch the NHL, what is your favorite hockey team?
From our most remote community.
Let me ask you that. But coup de grace. Okay, nice question there, man. So he says, Con, I saw your post on Fire Pro GM mode. I like it, but I was thinking maybe you just could incorporate UFC a little bit more on the channel. It is on sale for $15, by the way. Maybe a suggestion I sent you a time ago. Yeah, I thought about the UFC. I'm not looking to do a UFC right now, to be quite honest. The idea for buying it for $15 is cool. But I think I've kind of missed the train in terms of views for the UFC train. As for different series coming to the channel, we do have 2 new series that are going to be on this channel. Or 1 for sure. 2 potentially. The Fire Pro GM Wrestling is definitely something that I'm looking into more and more each day. Not my #1 focus right now, but it's definitely something that I would not mind looking into, producing, and making a series on the channel for. That would be good. The second series that I'm looking to produce is what is called a WWE news series. And I know what some of you are thinking. My God, Connor, we get news from everywhere. We get it from Wrestle Talk. We get it from Cultaholic. We get it from everywhere. WrestleMania. The list goes on and on where you can get your wrestling news. I don't want to alienate you guys, though, because I know there's a lot of people out there who enjoy my type of coverage, right? They choose to watch me over top of some other wrestlers, whether it be because of the live format, whether it be because of the community, or whatever it is. That's the reason why some people watch me. So I want to bring to you guys a way that I can deliver the news, and the only way that I'm figuring that I can do this consistently and do it in a different way than it's already being done is to do it in a live streaming fashion. So every Thursdays, once the series does begin to be produced, every Thursdays I will be live on the channel at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with all of your latest news. Now, the nice part about this series as well is you're going to be able to call in live to the show. So at some point during the show, we'll have a live call-in section where you guys can come in, ask me your questions, whatever they may be, and actually call into the show. But here we go. Tag has been made. In comes Ricochet, and he's going to start to show the entire WWE Universe what he is all about. Reversal there from Scott Dawson, though. Big boot to the face of Dawson. Look at this. Rolls a backslide. Ricochet 2 for the tag titles. No. Kick out by Dash Wilder. Ducks the clothesline, turns it around. Reverse neck breaker. Nicely done. Ducks underneath that one. Here's the roll up. 2. Oh, wow. That could have been all over. Right hand delivered there to Scott Dawson, catching him. But Dash Wilder's going to try to turn him inside out. No, backslide attempt. No, can't get it over. Here's fighting it off. Has the ropes. Reversal from Ricochet. 2. Kick out by Dash Wilder. Big knee. Damn. Ducks the clothesline from Scott Dawson. Big boot delivered there. Off the ropes. Hurricanrana delivered to Dawson. Now back in the corner. Spear out to the outside of the ring. Springboard. Uppercut from the one and only Ricochet. But don't blink, folks, as you might miss something here. Oh! Rude and Gable. Yes! WWE, thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Bobby Roode and Chad Gable attacking the Revival, ending this match before it could even begin. Causing Aleister Black and Ricochet the tag team titles.
You can't blame Ricochet and Black for being upset. Absolutely not.
Are we going to get a match now between Chad Gable, Bobby Roode, Ricochet, and Aleister Black? They're face to face now. Oh, right hand. There we go. It has come to blows now as Ricochet and Aleister Black are firing away on Chad Gable and Bobby Roode. Here goes Black off the ropes. Ricochet goes as well. Oh my God. They did it at the exact same time. Are you kidding? Wow. All right. There we go. There we go, folks. That's what I'm talking about. That is good booking. That is solid booking of a tag team division. Thank you, WWE. Thank you for finally doing something worthwhile there. Whatever that person's name was, thank you for subscribing. Holy crap. Okay. So, guys, I am happy about this for so many reasons. You have continuation of storyline. Everything that I just was saying about Chad Gable and Bobby Roode being left at the sidelines, being left behind while they go out there and completely skip the line, while they jump over top of these other superstars, we are getting the storyline payoff to that. That is the correct way to book things. WWE, I'm giving you a standing O for that one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. All right. Thank you. No, the reason why it's good is because for just a moment there, you thought that Ricochet and Aleister Black were probably going to win the tag team titles. The Game and Sean, thank you very much for subscribing. I mean, look at the Twitter poll right here. 68% of you thought, as did I, that Ricochet and Black were going to walk out of there tonight with the tag team championships.
Now, Ida B. Wells is a civil rights
didn't happen,
performer,
and thank God it didn't happen.
She was also a former slave. So
this keeps the titles on the Revival.
She was someone I'd like
this,
to be one of the people that I think of.
It's good, man. It keeps the titles on the Revival. It provides a next feud. It provides layers to this feud. And it also, you know, it plays on the emotions that all of us were having. Thinking, why the hell are Chad Gable and Bobby Roode being left behind? So you know what, man? I am very happy with that booking there. It's good. Finally did something good to give some intrigue. Now come the pay-per-view, it should be a triple threat match for the tag team championships. Aleister Black, Ricochet, Revival, Chad Roode, and Bobby Gable. Put on a classic triple threat match at Fastlane for the tag team championship and reinvigorate this tag team division. Do it. Keep the titles on the Revival, though. Have Revival beat Chad Gable and Bobby Roode after Aleister Black or Ricochet hit their finishing move. You know, send them out of the ring and steal the pinfall. Be heels to win those titles. Be heels to reclaim them. But this is very much... This has a lot of potential, man. I'm glad that they fixed a couple weeks of not good storylines. But Revival need to win. Yes, I absolutely agree. Revival need to win that match. But you can get a good tag team championship match with a good story going into Fastlane. You can have them deliver and reinvigorate the tag team division. You know, those are three teams that you can build around easily. Chad Gable, Bobby Roode. Maybe not three. Aleister Black and Ricochet are entertaining enough to at least bring some eyes on the tag team division. But at this rate, you know, you need heavy machinery to start stepping up. You also need probably one more tag team called up from NXT. I honestly would try Street Profits on the main roster. I think the Street Profits on the main roster would be high energy enough, would be easily over with the crowd, and you know, as long as they didn't ruin them with putting them as too much of a dancing gimmick, they could steal a lot of matches. So let's get Street Profits up there on the main roster, and then you can have your tag team division then gets built to being Revival, AOP, Chad Gable, Bobby Roode, Street Profits, Heavy Machinery. And then you've got your jobber teams. These are 5 teams that can win stuff, right? And then you've got your jobber teams like the Ascension, like Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. Like, who's the third team? Like the B team. Then you've got 3 jobber teams. 1 heel team in the Ascension, 2 babyface teams. And that is perfect. That is how we invigorate a tag team division. So, let's see if they can keep building on this. It's a good start. Good start. Did Roode turn heel? Good question. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's an official heel turn, but it could very well be.
First, major offense in Edmonton. The Oilers with the game's #1 weapon. Scary sight to see if you're a defender. But the Leafs have big guns of their own. And off the map is the game breaker. Then the Golden Knights shooting for the ultimate goal.
All right, I was just looking through some of the chat over there on Sports. It's kind of nice. But guys, if you are watching over in Twitch, please make sure you say hi. If you guys would like to see the Twitch and join the Twitch community over there, please make sure you check the link down in the chat right now. You guys can click on that and head on over to Twitch. Head on over to Twitch. I'm really struggling with my words today for whatever reason. AOPP used to be legit in NXT, and now they're a joke. Well, okay. There's a difference between being a joke and just having a really, really terrible storyline. I don't think AOP are a joke. I don't. Simply put, they were in a really terrible storyline and then got taken off TV because one of them got injured right after. That's probably the best thing that could have happened to them. You know, being taken off TV because their storyline was terrible. When they come back, they should be a dominating tag team who puts on good matches. Put them in there against the Revival and actually let them develop a strong, hard-hitting match, and you'll see what they had down in NXT. Let them run for 20-25 minutes. They can carry a match, no problem. Talented performers. Here we go, though. We are entering our main event time of the evening. Becky Lynch's contract signing with Charlotte Flair. And, of course, Stephanie McMahon has the Women's Championship high above her head. So, yes, this thing is now vacated, apparently.
Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose will ride for a final time this coming Sunday at WWE.
So, guys, it is now official. Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins, the Shield, will officially face Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley this Sunday at Fastlane. Also, guys, next week we're going to be getting Triple H and Batista face-to-face next week. So that's some pretty awesome stuff. But reminder, guys, if you are really enjoying the show, please make sure you do leave a like on this video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel with your notifications turned on. And please make sure you check me out on all my social media. Here's Stephanie McMahon.
On the road to WrestleMania, like
thank you
the
for
return of Roman Reigns and the reformation of the Shield.
And Fortnite God. Thanks, buddy.
Or we could see Ronda Rousey vacate the Raw Women's Championship just weeks before WrestleMania. Let's take a look.
Just reinstate Becky. Reinstate Becky for WrestleMania. I am at my wit's end. Just do it.
Your opponent at WrestleMania is Charlotte Flair.
No. Vince says that he's the man and he makes all the tough decisions. Steph, it's time for him to make the right decision.
Well, it's time we rectified this situation. We're going to start by bringing out the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
Question. When did Stephanie McMahon switch back to being a despicable heel in favor of Charlotte? Because wasn't she with Triple H being kind of like a babyface in this program just like a couple of weeks ago? Like being soft-spoken, being understanding, you know, not being a dick. And now that Charlotte is out there, she seems like she's a big fan of Charlotte. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how Stephanie controls herself during this promo, but I was pretty sure that she... Yeah, I was pretty sure that she just was kind of going towards the babyface side. I don't know. I guess Steph as a babyface doesn't really make too much sense, though. So, anyways, here's Charlotte as she is out there with Steph now. So this will be good. This Sunday, by the looks of it, we're going to have a new Raw Women's Champion being competed by 2 SmackDown superstars.
And her opponent, the man, Becky Lynch.
Here comes the antithesis of a women's champion.
Well, what?
I've been thinking a lot about this over
There you go. The man, Becky Lynch, is here. And she's got herself a contract to sign, a new t-shirt as well, with her mug shot on it. They did develop a t-shirt. That's awesome. So Becky Lynch's mug shot is on the t-shirt. Amazing. Still walking down, though, with the crutch. She's definitely not 100% ahead of this match on Sunday. Matthew Bonneau says, I bet Lynch is cleared and she is just acting. You know what, man? I think we're on the exact same wavelength there.
I applaud them for doing that. The people want Becky Lynch here. Get her in.
The people want Becky Lynch because most of them relate to her in the fact that they have criminal records. Becky Lynch has no business headlining.
Oh, Renee Young just roasted Corey Graves. Oh, damn. Wow.
This Sunday, or should I say when she gets hurt this Sunday?
Let's get a Becky chant for Becky Lynch.
Well, we certainly need a champion. So at Fastlane, it will be Charlotte Flair going one-on-one against the man Becky Lynch to determine who will become the Raw Women's Champion. But there's just one thing, because Becky, you're clearly not 100%. You need to sign this legal agreement. It's called a hold harmless agreement, which basically means that you won't sue WWE should anything further happen to your knee or any other body part.
Becky's going to sign it.
You can read it. You can read it.
Go ahead, Bex. Sign it. Yeah. Unless, of course, Stephanie, you want to go ahead and hand the title to your queen.
Yeah, Charlotte, I beat you on one good leg at the Royal Rumble match. If you want, we don't have to wait. I can beat you right here, right now.
Okay.
Well, hang on a second, Becky. I can't have that happen because, again, this is business. I need to run this by our legal department. It's got to be notarized. So please, sign this agreement, and then the two of you can go at it at Fastlane.
Listen to the crowd, folks. Let's get a Becky chant for Becky. And it's signed. Nice seeing
All right.
Hunter. Thank you very much for
It's
subscribing.
official. we have ourselves a Raw Women's Championship match.
Oh, Ronda's here. Oh my God, she's got new tights as well. Ronda Rousey's got some wrestling tights.
Ronda Rousey is here.
She's here. Look at the new tights. Those are pretty sweet. But we are going to commercial break as Ronda Rousey's here. Okay. Commercial breaks. They take you out of the action so much. Oh, this one didn't need to have a commercial break in it. It didn't need a commercial break. It was just getting hot. Ronda Rousey's storming to the ring right now. Oh, I hate commercial breaks. I hate TV sometimes. Damn. Damn, man. Like, I was into that segment. I was ready to see Ronda Rousey make the beeline out there. That's not good timing. That's really, really not good timing. But we'll try to just ignore it, guys. So right now, Ronda Rousey's making her slowest but fastest walk to the ring you have ever heard of. Ronda Rousey's just out there power walking right now to the ring. She's moving those hips, not lifting her feet off the ground, so it's considered power walk. You know, power walk, not run. It's a more sustainable way of burning calories, right? That's what Ronda Rousey's doing. Just marching down to the ring right now throughout this whole commercial break. And it is such a long walk, you know, just to navigate backstage. However, when somebody gets called out, they're immediately in. Just little details we're going to forget about, all right? Todd's saying that's a teaser. There's a difference between a teaser and cutting a segment in the middle when you don't need to cut, right? The segment was simply Becky Lynch went out to the ring. Charlotte said one word to her. Becky Lynch fired back saying, well, not one word, one sentence to her. And then Becky Lynch fired back by saying, I can beat you here right now. Steph said, no, you can't do that. They signed. Cut to commercial break. Let's get back to it. I want to see Ronda. I want to see her marching down to the ring.
You have to say yes. Yes. She said yes. Then he won her heart. Oh my God, did you just...
Oh man. But again, guys, if you are really enjoying the show, please make sure you slap a like on this video. We are nearing 500 likes, so please, guys, make sure you do that. Also, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I would love to see your name pop up on the top left-hand corner. We're going to roll a couple little more ads here so that you guys may be able to get them before this final segment here, as Ronda Rousey is supposed to be charging out right now at Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair.
No, I never paid that for a hotel.
Trivago. Well, how'd you do it then? Yes. How? With Trivago, you can search for the hotel you
It's the main event con. They have like 13 minutes. Well, right now they have 11, and they started the segment with 18 minutes, I believe. That means they've got about 4 minutes into their segment before they need to cut to commercial break. Nice. I just can't stand commercial breaks, man. They're so poorly timed. They're so poorly written into the show. Oh, whoa. All right. Malik is really mad at me. Lewis Ricks is asking me, are you turning heel on WWE Con? I'm definitely not turning heel on it.
This program is aggressive in nature.
Yeah, no, definitely not turning heel on WWE. I expect it to be better. You know, they promise us change. They hire new writers. I was expecting, you know, more change and better storytelling. It's still just, you know, hit and miss per storyline. But anyways, now here we go. Ronda Rousey is coming on back down to the ring. That was one of the longest walks of her life, especially walking that fast. But look at the sweet-ass new attire by Ronda Rousey. Oh, yeah. Well, let's get Ronda up here on the screen.
Ronda, you left me no other choice. You vacated your championship. What choice do I have?
I didn't vacate anything. I gave you a week to think about it, and I don't like what you came up with. I wanted you to include Becky, not exclude me. Now give me my title back.
All right. Weird way of doing it.
Here you go, champ.
So things have changed now.
Listen, I still have to do business here, right? So at Fastlane,
it'll be Charlotte versus Becky.
Lynch will still face
Winner
Charlotte Flair.
goes on to WrestleMania. This is exactly what I suggested.
If Becky loses, she's done.
Okay.
But if Becky wins, she will be added to the Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania.
Okay, close enough.
It will be Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair versus the man, Becky Lynch.
If she beats Charlotte at Fastlane.
Does that help you, Ronda? Does that give you what you want? Is that what all of you want? Is that what you want to see?
And Becky's got to win.
You know what, Steph? We all know you value your wallet over your own pride. I make you too much money for you to fire me, and you know it.
Ooh.
What do you do, huh? Admit that you lost control of me? Admit that no matter what you say or order to be done, I can go rogue whenever I want. I have free reign to do anything I want in this ring because you value your bank account and your reputation over Charlotte and Becky's frail little bodies.
Oh.
You know what? I did everything I could to respect this business. I worked my ass off, and I exceeded every expectation. I poured my heart out and sacrificed my body for your entertainment. And what'd you do, huh? You put me at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, my home. You cheered for Becky while I'm out here working my ass off to entertain you. Well, you know what? No, I am done pretending. I am no longer here to entertain you. I would break Charlotte and Becky's noses if I so much as sneezed in their direction, and you know it. No,
holy crap.
I'm not your dancing monkey. Not anymore. Damn your fantasies. Damn the man. Screw the woo. And no more Mrs. Nice Fit.
Holy crap! Ronda Rousey, oh my God! Ronda, oh my God, going right after Becky Lynch. Look at this, holy freaking hell! What? Ronda Rousey has just snapped, turning heel. Oh my God, rights, lefts, delivered to the man, and now an armbar. Armbar locked in on Becky Lynch. Oh my God, the man is locked in. The armbar, she's gonna break her arm. Oh my God, her arm's gonna be broken here. Charlotte, though. No, Charlotte's backing out of the ring. Holy crap. Doggo Mama, thanks for subscribing. What the hell? Ronda Rousey has just turned heel. She's heel. And now, staring down the man, Becky Lynch. And now a right hand and a left. A couple lefts into the midsection, delivering these shots away. Ronda Rousey hammers right hand. Nice move. Down into another midsection shot. She's beating the living cow out of Becky Lynch. Are you kidding me? Another armbar. Oh my God, locked in on Becky. Becky's just turning. Her arm's got to be broken. Wow. In this match, we're still supposed to have Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey this Sunday at Fastlane. Ronda Rousey, I think I just misspoke there. Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch at Fastlane. Ronda Rousey turning heel, folks, and just beat down Becky Lynch, now stomping on her face. Are you freaking kidding me? Wow.
Well, we know Charlotte and Ronda will meet at WrestleMania. The question is,
and she's still on the attack for Becky Lynch. What the hell? Oh my God, another judo flip. Another right hand, man. Becky Lynch is being absolutely decimated right now. Being completely torn down by Ronda Rousey, and she is showing right here how she can literally destroy anybody at any given time. Another right hand, and she's still hammering away. You know what, folks? This is amazing. This is truly unbelievable. Ronda Rousey, oh, now right back into the armbar again. Becky Lynch trying to snap the arm of Becky. Now kicks her aside. This is exactly what was needed. This is so good. This is so good. Ronda Rousey is back to being the women's champ. We've got Becky Lynch versus Charlotte this Sunday at Fastlane, and if Becky Lynch wins, she will be officially added to the triple threat, or to become a triple threat match at WrestleMania. That was so good. That was so good. That was so good.
Damn your fantasy.
Wow.
Damn the man. Screw the woo. And no more Mrs. Nice Bitch.
No more Mrs. Nice Bitch. That is unbelievable. I honestly, I don't think I have ever seen a character like this. This is what I wanted from the start of Ronda Rousey. I wanted this badass heel who takes no prisoners, who can legitimately break you. That's what I wanted. So now, folks, Ronda Rousey has turned heel. It would not surprise me one bit if this goes a little bit further, and this is the start of the Four Horsewomen, like, you know, the continuation, I should say. The next thing that needed to happen to get to the Four Horsewomen match. Ronda Rousey turning heel is what was needed. And Ronda Rousey turning her back on the fans, turning her back on everybody, and now showing she is the baddest bitch on the planet. Ronda Rousey decimating Becky Lynch just mere days before Fastlane. Holy crap. Unreal. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much for tuning into the stream here tonight. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers, everybody who dropped a donation, absolutely every single one of you, especially the ones who also liked this video and followed me on all my other stuff. Thank you guys for an amazing night of wrestling. Here we're going backstage, though. Again, here's Steph with Charlie Caruso.
Ronda a favor just now, so what's your reaction to her outburst?
Ronda a favor? I mean, that is not what I did at all. Charlie, what just happened out there is completely ridiculous. Ronda Rousey showed her true colors. She showed everyone she really is the animal that I believed her to be. She has no regard for anyone. No, not her opponents, not the audience, certainly not me, certainly not the WWE. Ronda showed exactly who she is tonight, and I have to tell you, I have no love for Becky Lynch. I feel sorry for Becky after what I just watched out there. Becky's not 100%. She signs this agreement, and then Ronda just beats her up. I mean, did you see what she just did out there? I'm sick to my stomach over it. Who the hell is Ronda Rousey? Who does she think she is to do that? I can't wait to see what happens at WrestleMania, whether it's Charlotte by herself or it's Charlotte and Becky Lynch against Ronda Rousey. Ronda is going to get what's coming to her.
True Joker.
Do you regret your decision to reinsert Ronda into that championship picture?
Do I regret my decision? Well, that's a little tough to say, Charlie. I think one thing's for sure. We are going to get one hell of a triple threat match if that's what happens at WrestleMania, or one hell of a singles match, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Do you have any decisions left to make tonight before Monday Night Raw next week?
I think I have a lot to think about, Charlie, don't you? I mean, as the commissioner of Monday Night Raw, as a member of the McMahon family, there's a lot of decisions that need to be made. This behavior needs to be addressed. Ronda Rousey is a loose cannon, and she might think that I won't make a decision that impacts her career. She might find out differently.
All right.
We'll be looking forward to see what happens next week.
So there we go, folks. There you go. Interesting. I just heard a cameraman cut there, and all you could hear him yelling is, Ronda, hold the title up. Ronda, hold the title up. That's kind of cool. You'd like to hear those little things because that gives you the sight in behind, just seeing how the show's. I like that type. All right. But guys, that is going to do it for us here tonight. Thank you so much to everybody who watched the show. Thank you so much to everybody who dropped a donation, to like the video, all that great stuff, for sharing my name around, for talking about me within the wrestling community. I want to say thank you guys so much for all the opportunities you are putting in front of me, and for, you know, how quickly this channel is growing. We are close to 108,000 subs. But guys, that is going to do it for us here today. I will see you tomorrow for Tuesday Night SmackDown. But until there, take care, folks. Wash your hair because you don't want to be. And then I will see you tomorrow night for SmackDown Live. I've been Con, and that was Monday Night Raw.